to the kids race at Talladega Superspeedway. Qualifying just underway. Drivers have 5 minutes to set their quickest lap times and 2 laps to try and do it as we watch the 747 piloted by Cody Cleaver. Admiral Trey designing this car for us. Just to let you know on the scoreboard, if you see Cliff Mullins, the 37 car was practiced by his kid Jaron, and now his stepdaughter Emily is going to qualify the car. Gotta love it. Yeah, Becca, I don't blame you for having a little PTSD from the last time we did this. Last time we did it, though, we were on... Oh gosh, I forgot that was going off. Sorry about that. Last time we were at Bristol. Hopefully drivers can figure out Talladega a little bit better and not have to spend so much time riding behind the pace car. Story Lockup, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. I miss playing Cave RP with you. This is 747 Boeing machine finally hits the start-finish line to start his first lap. We're going to hop around a little bit now, check out some other cars, see who's on track. We got Cody Brown in the 17 Mountain Dew machine. Love the chrome wheels on that car too. Just really makes it stand out. Let's see who else we got. Trenton's out there, the 81. He's got this Dragon Ball Z scheme. I had done a lot of plans to set up all the names on the scoreboard to have the names of our artists as well. But we ran into a lot of problems just trying to get this thing off the ground. So hopefully, I think we only have 2 cars missing. So I apologize if you are one of those cars. We're doing the best we can with what we got. And we'll find some way to make it up to you, I promise. Your teacher, Autumn, and I both promise. How about that? We'll at least get your paints on the cars and get some pictures and brag about it a little bit. Check in on Lucas Hoytsma. He did a one and done in his banana duct tape car. He did a one and done. 1 lap, went to the top, and parked it. Hayden Lowell goes to the top in this 56. This is one of my favorites. Such a cool looking car. I know I'm not supposed to play favorites, but it's cool looking. Hayden goes to the top of the boards. '19 Steven Maggio clocks in second. Brandon Bikey, number 1 machine, goes to third. Cody Cleaver pilots the 747 right up to 4th. And then Jeff Prochatsky goes to the top of the Bush's best UPS machine. Checking Garrett Boyd, he's currently in 10th. Lucas Weissman still sitting on the pit lane. Jeremy Scherer stopped on the backstretch. Mike Edwards, he'll jump up to that 7th spot. Trenton Steed jumps up to 9th. Andrew Beach clocks in 11th. The Aspen in the Billie Eilish car in 15th there. Garrett Boyd, the Pokemon machine. Lucas still sitting on the pit lane. There's Blake sitting on the pit lane. Tayson Lindsay out there in the 99. Got Friskies. An adorable paint. I love this one. All the cute kittens everywhere. Payson coming to complete lap number 2. See what time. Well, ran out of time. Qualifying ended right as he was getting to the start-finish line. So Jeff Berchotsky will be your pole sitter for the kids' race tonight. Let everybody grid up on track. We've got 32 cars out there, so hopefully we got most of you covered. So watch the cars jump out on track. Jump up through the lineup as we get closer and closer to the front, hoping Jeff gets out there and we can talk about his paint scheme while he's on the pole. Ethan, don't forget to add the extra pace lap. Make sure the driver chat's muted. No, it is. We don't want the drivers instant reactions. They say a lot of bad things that we probably don't want the kids to listen to. So we're going to keep them quiet. All the way up to Desiree's car in second, waiting for Prochatsky to get that Bush's car out there. Then we'll roll through our starting lineups. Hopefully everyone gets out on track. Right? It's going to be a fun one here. Oh, Whitley says go Bubbers. There you go, Trenton. Whitley checking out the kids' race. Has to be a lot of fun. And Prochatsky and Maggio just taking their sweet time to get their cars on track. Must be making sure they get nice and clean so they can show off their beautiful paint schemes. Just all waiting. They get 2 minutes to grid. Unfortunately, some drivers like to take the whole 2 minutes. You just have to sit here and relax and chat. Jump through some of these cool paint schemes up in the top 10. We're going to go one by one once we get it going. Oh, look, they got out there. Here we go. Starting lineup presented by Labor 12, our awesome rock band friends out of Lubbock, Texas. And here we go. On pole tonight, starting first, Jeff Prochatsky in the Bush's Best number 5, painted by Ella. Then we have Hayden Lowell in Desiree's paint scheme. Rolls off in the second spot in the 56. Stephen Maggio, Loriana in the 19. Had to ask how to pronounce that from Autumn, so there we go. If I did it wrong, I'm sorry. We have Brandon Bikey in this Billy number 1 McDonald's, very beautiful pink paint scheme, so adorable. Cody Cleaver in the Boeing 747, this one painted by Admiral Trey. Admiral went ahead and made it a Ford Mustang for him, so that was pretty cool. Quinn Newton in the number 4, painted by James. Nice looking Pontiac there. Mike Chris has the Texas Roadhouse 21 by Joey. It says 70 on your scoreboard, but he grabbed the 21's paint scheme, so there, got that out on track for Joey there. Mike Edwards in the 14, painted by Jeremy, the Juice WRLD Dodge. Wes Person and the Skylar Tally Hall Chevrolet. Trent Steed has Tucker's Dragon Ball Z machine. Wesley Parker has Foster's Taylor Swift car, one of my favorites. I would have picked that one probably, because I'm weird like that. Andrew Beach with the Maddox Pontiac. Very nice looking scheme for Andrew. Cody Brown in the Mountain Dew machine, painted by Malia. Dalton Hayes, roll off 14th in the Luke Fortnite machine. Ethan Evers has Austin's McDonald's car. Paul Gallimore in the 11 has Aspen's Billie Eilish machine. Garrett Boreed has the Pokemon Pontiac, painted by, I believe that says Holston. We put the names on the roof so I'll be able to do this. Lucas Whiteside has Kevin's Banana Duct Tape machine. I love this one. Quite amusing. Randy Coiver, the Red Bull Toyota with Adriana's paint scheme. Very nice. Blake Giglio has Olivia's Shortcake Strawberry machine. Very nice. Pace Lindsay has the 99 Friskies, painted by, I believe that's Jenna. Jeremy Scherer with Ariana's 15 machine. Very cute. Cliff Mullins has Jack Shark Week car. Can't wait to interview Cliff about that. The way he picked the paint scheme was great. Will Spark has Braxton's Coca-Cola car. Daniel Llewellyn has his Tennessee Puppies machine. Christian Delgado. Well, he's running his normal paint scheme, so that's not good. Rocky Boyd has the number 6 Disneyland Ford. Travis Martin has the NFL Ford Fusion, painted by, I can't read the Isaiah maybe? Words are all packed together. Keeley, the Mario and Luigi number 69 car in 29. Damon Nagel, the 86 PetSmart machine, painted by Aiden. Will Asherbrenner has Mikey's Team C's Camaro. And Ian Montrose, well, he's just showing us MQ paint. Maybe we'll have to refresh Trade Paints and see if some of those fix themselves. Well, that is our 32 car starting grid. Goodness gracious, what a lineup. All these cars are so cool looking. Appreciate the kids painting these up for us so we can come out here and race them around the track and show them off. Show off the great artwork that they put together. I promise you the 4 and the 19 are not the same paint scheme. I had the triple take on those cars to make sure they were actually different cars. When they were in practice, I was like, oh no, did we double up a car? But no, they are just very similar base schemes with some extra stuff on top. Pretty cool. If you watch for Chotsky and the field, look at that massive pack of cars. We're going to go ahead and refresh trading paints in the middle of this, so it might do some weird stuff here for a second, but we're trying to make sure we get everybody out on track. We're going to have to go over here, type in trading paints, pull that up, and try to find where the mouse is, drag that off the screen, let the cars update. Hopefully we can get the 01 in the correct paint scheme. I know he joined in late. See the lights are out on the pace truck, so we exit turn number 4. We're getting set for 120 laps here. We're going to go ahead and talk to our pole sitter as he leads us to green. Jeff, DG, got a copy?
Yep, I got you, man.
I know we're getting ready to go green, but it's not too hard to go green at Talladega, so we're going to talk to you right on through it. You got the 5 car here on pole tonight, that Bush's paint scheme. What do you think of your paint scheme?
Oh, it's an awesome scheme. The second that I saw this car, is let's go green right now. The second I saw this car, I'm like, I have to have that. I love Ella, who painted this car. I'm like, I love the idea. What a great idea. Who doesn't love beans? It fits perfectly with our team, the bean team. So we're just trying to win one for Ella and the bean team tonight.
10-4. Car looks great. You're out there leading the race so far. We can see if you can stay there for 120 laps or at least get there back by the last one. Good luck to you, and thanks, Ella, for painting this paint scheme for us.
Yep, thanks, Ella. Thanks, CG.
Jeff Rachotsky, your pole sitter. Figure we go ahead and pull him in for a moment. We got a Go 22 in chat. No Mr. Beast car. We tried to get it on track. I think it's supposed to be what the 01 is driving. We'll see if when it refreshes everything, if he gets that paint scheme out there. But we are already 3 wide. Lap number 1. 3 wide. Why not, right? Put on a show. Big pack of cars. Let's check in on the 01, see if his paint scheme updated. And it did. There is your Mr. Beast car. So let's get a nice close look at it. William painting that one for us. Mr. Beast Feastables machine out on track. So much vibrant color out on track. You'd love to see it. We're going to hop through our various chatters here. Get some more spotlights in there. Absolutely. I don't know how to say your name. Sure? This is my guess. Welcome on in. I hope everyone's having a good day. A nice weekend. We're out here on a Saturday night showing off these awesome kids' artwork. And the drivers 3 wide and having a good time out there. See one driver fall into the back. Don't want to wreck their race car. That's Mike Edwards. He decided he wanted to get out of the craziness as we have a little bit of contact as they tried to go 4 wide. Fortunately, no one crashed. We had a car bounce off the fence there. Hayden Lowell trying to go through the middle in the 56. Take the race lead. And that lap was led by the outside line. It's Mike Christopher. That Texas Roadhouse car. I believe that was Joey, but I want to make sure. Yeah, it was Joey. My list disappeared of who was matched up to whom, so I have to look at the cars. We were trying to get the kids' names listed in the scoring pylons, but unfortunately did not get a list for that in time. Had an emergency with one of our admins. Unfortunate for him, but we're thinking about him and his daughter. Why can't they race like this on Fridays? Because it's a different group, I guess? I don't know. Maybe we should run the ARCA cars in the Super Speedway Series on Friday. They're definitely putting on a show right now. See a couple cars drop down to the inside. Wes Person, I believe Wes Parker, wanted to go back to the back of the group. I promise you, this looks kind of easy, but it's not. It's not easy at all. See the cars, if you look closely at them, you'll see them dance side to side. If you're not the first car in line, it's really hard to see where you're going. Then you got guys trying to get up right beside you and slow you down with the air. Now we're going to go 4 wide. Lucas Oiswa to the top of 4 wide. We are going to go 4 wide on lap number 6. There's the wreck. That was going to happen. You just can't go 4 wide for very long. And our first caution of the race comes at lap number 6. We'll go back and try to take a look and see what unfolds here. And this will give us time to interview some folks. Looks like maybe the 01 Mr. Beast machine started around there. Let's go ahead. Oh yeah, they're bouncing off of each other 4 wide. Man, they're really crowding. 6 and 13, the 01 Montrose. 6 is just shoving the 13 up the track. I don't know if we don't know they're 4 wide or if they're having a little too much fun there. But the 13, Christian Delgado, and the 6 of Rocky Boyd just were not having it going down the backstretch. That wreck was coming for a long time. They doored each other for quite some time. And finally, the 13 Delgado gets shoved up into Montrose. And Llewellyn comes in there, the 69 of J Munch. 13 of Delgado goes for a wild ride in that PetSmart car. And Lily's poor artwork's all torn up, but fortunately, Delgado can come to the pit lane and get that car repaired quickly. And it'll be like it never happened. See a few cars torn up. Cliff Mullins and Jack's Shark Week car all torn up. Got the motor smoking and everything. And like we said, the drivers get 2 chances at a full repair. They will instantly repair when they come down the pit lane and be back in the race. We wanted to do that for the kids so they didn't have to miss out on having their paint schemes on track. Well, we'll go ahead and talk to Mr. Mullins if we can find him in the chat. Cliff, DG, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well,
You put me at a bad time.
yeah, I just wanted to make sure I get you interviewed before you wreck the car twice and disappear.
No, he already left because, he's a, thing.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all told me to keep this PG, so we're trying to do that.
Yeah, what did you see from your perspective behind the wheel?
Okay, I'll tell you exactly what I saw. Rocky Boy wrecked the... Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that would be Daniel. Anyway, Rocky Boyd wrecked the heck out of the 13 right there. That's what I saw.
Yeah, they were dooring each other for about a lap.
I mean, adoring each other is fine. Hold on, I gotta fix this car real quick. Bam, there we go. All right, we're good.
Beautiful.
But yeah, I saw it coming and I tried to avoid it, and then I don't know who it was that spun up the track right there, and I tried to go low, and then Travis was there. So sorry, Travis, but love your face.
Well, now that we got the car repaired, why don't we go ahead and talk about your paint scheme there? How did you end up picking the Shark Week?
Because it's Shark Week, duh. That's why. That was like the #1 thing when I was little. What I would watch was Shark Week, religiously every year until I was like 35. So yeah, I watch Shark Week a lot. I'm a freak about sharks, even though I'm scared to death of them. Kind of the same thing as spiders, being arachnophobic, but I love to watch them. So yeah, I saw a Shark Week one. I was like, oh, I'm picking that one. Plus, Jaron also wanted me to pick the Shark Week one.
Well, Jaron get to pick the Shark Week car, so that's cool. If you don't know, that's Cliff's kid, and well, I think Jack did a pretty good job. What do you think? Yeah,
Jack did awesome on his thing, but Jaron was practicing the car, and then I turned around and let Allie's daughter Emily qualify the car. She put it P23, so she's not the slowest out here. She was faster than Will Spark, I think, or somebody. Well, either way, I was mid-pack, so I knew I was going to be in the middle of a bunch of junk anyway.
Beautiful. Well, the paint scheme is amazing. Jack did a great job, and well, good luck to you on the rest of the race. Hopefully we can keep it clean.
Yeah, I'm going to try and put this thing up front for Jack, so that way he can have something to jump up and down about, because this one over here, well, okay, never mind. Oh, there we go. All right, we're good. That way, because this one over here is already jumping up and down about it.
10-4. All right, bud. Good luck.
Yep, thank you, brother.
Cliff Mullins in the 37, rocking Jack's Shark Week car. Nicely done, Jack. Jeff Verchotsky still leads us here. Let's go ahead and jump in with Hayden. Hayden's will be restarting on the outside row here. Hayden's got Desiree's machine. Let's have a chat with Hayden. Hayden, DG, do you have a copy?
Hi, Swiss.
Hello. We wanted to talk to you real quick about this beautiful paint scheme Desiree has on your machine. What do you think about it?
This is an absolutely adorable paint scheme, and with the alien on the front, not the alien, that's an astronaut, and then the aliens on the side, and then we've also got that pink. I mean, it kind of like race car design on the side. You get lots of colors and flowers, and it's a really cute paint scheme.
10-4 was a fantastic paint scheme. You're going to be restarting on the outside of the front row here. What do you think about trying to get Desiree a win here tonight?
Well, unfortunately, if you're gonna pick drivers to win on a super speedway, I'm not one of them. But we're gonna keep this car in the show and in the broadcast up front, at least for a while. We got 2 fast repairs, so we're gonna get this thing some TV time.
10-4. Good luck to you.
Thank you, and thank you, Desiree, for the paint scheme. It's adorable.
There you go. That's the 56 of Hayden Lowell. We try to talk to all the drivers. 120 laps to try and do so. So we got Brandon Bikey up there. See if Bikey's hanging out in a chat somewhere. I'm probably looking for the wrong number. There he is. Bikey, are you good enough to talk and drive at the same time?
Hell yeah. I mean, heck yeah.
Keep it PG.
PG.
Good times. All right, well, we have that number 1 pink machine up there in 3rd for this restart. How do you think of your paint scheme here?
Oh, Billy's paint scheme is awesome. I can't wait to keep this thing up near the front. Hopefully we get a dub.
Already 3 wide here.
Yeah,
That didn't take long at all. Driver's got those 2 fast repairs, so they're going to be pretty aggressive, I think, even though it's a 120 lap race. But the paint scheme is beautiful. What made you pick it?
I mean, you know, I love kitties, puppies, dinosaurs, and McDonald's, so who doesn't?
Beautiful. All right, bud. Good luck to you.
Thank you, DG. Thank you, Billy.
Brandon Bikey in the 1 car. Someone just bounced off the fence. We're getting spicy already up front as Hayden Lowell goes from the top to the bottom. Goodness gracious. See who else we can have a chat with. I'm going to pull in the 67. As soon as I can find him. He's hanging out in the second back. Got that Red Bull Toyota out on the track. Adriana's car. Let's get Randy down here. Randy, DG, do you have a copy? Randy? Uh-oh. Randy don't want to talk to us. Well, Randy, I'm having some difficulties with his mic, but hey, this is a beautiful Red Bull Toyota that we've put together here. Adriana painted it up for us, and I don't know why he didn't put numbers on it, but here we are. The paint scheme is beautiful. Adriana, thank you so much. Beautiful car. Currently running back in the second pack, trying to keep the car clean for later in the race as they crash up at the front right when I come back to them. And we are going to get our second caution. Looks like the 5 car, oh my gosh, up and over. That is the 13 of Delgado again. We're going to have to talk to Christian before his car is too crashed to continue. See if anyone helps him turn back over. Delgado upside down. Might have to take a tow here. So no one's flipping him over. Oh, here comes Nagel. Nagel to the rescue. Pace truck goes flying by. Hopefully Nagel doesn't get DQ'd. Back up too much, it will DQ you. Get that PetSmart car rolled over, Damon. Oh, no. Try to get turned over before the pace field comes by and goes a lap down. Oh, Nagels did want to go a lap down. He's driving away. Should have taken the tow, Christian. We'll have more cautions to get you back on a lead lap. Well, let's see if we can get a replay real quick. Did not expect the car to go upside down so fast. Yep, ended up having to take the tow. Poor Christian. So we can find what happens here to set off all of this. Get the drone camera out. Wow, this is up towards the front. For Chotsky, maybe. Right around there. They're 3 wide. See him dancing all over the place. Trenton. Looks like Dalton Hayes got into the back of Trenton. Trenton hangs onto it and Dalton does not. The irony of that is Dalton and Trenton had a wreck similar to this, but the other way around. Dalton was in front and Dalton still did not hang on to it. And then everyone behind pays the price. Goodness gracious. Go back to that 13 car. And the ride Delgado takes there. Just ahead of the 45 of Will Spark. See the wreck unfolds. Wes Parker gets into it. Then, oh my goodness, that red 38 Garrett Boyd goes right up underneath Delgado. The Delgado's back in, jumps over Mike Christopher, and ends up upside down, stuck on the apron. Jay Munch says we should check out his view. Let's go ahead and look at the 22nd place machine going through here. Let's see what Super Mario Car sees. A whole lot of Blake Giglio. Then, wow, got lucky there with Mike Chris bouncing off the quarter panel and cars dancing in front of him. And look at the mayhem in the background. Goodness gracious. What a mess. Alright, let's talk some more drivers. I know we have Lucas down here. There he is. Lucas, DG, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm just going to let you talk about how great this paint scheme is, because I know you love it.
Oh, it's bananas out here. Having an absolute banger of a paint scheme. Love this thing. It's the duct tape. I mean, I love duct tape. You know, duct tape's great. Bananas are great. A lot of potassium in those things. But it's been pretty bananas so far. We held 4 wide until they wrecked for 30th. So I'm having a blast right now. I'm in a great paint scheme up front. It's been cool.
Yeah, Kevin did a great job, and you know what this is from, right? Like, there was a huge money art installation in this one art gallery that was like, it was just banana taped to the wall. I was like, really?
Yeah. Oh, that's so much better. I didn't even realize that.
Yep. So that's what this is about. And, I think Autumn taught Kevin about that, and there you go. There's your paint scheme.
Oh yeah. Well, I am having a great time out here. I'm gonna try to keep it up front.
Beautiful. All right, sir. Good luck, and shout out to Kevin for this paint scheme.
Yeah. Shout out to Kevin. Thanks, Kevin.
Lucas back in his team chat, I think. Alrighty. Let's see here. Jump on the 99 of Payson. I know Payson's been eager to talk about the car. As soon as we track him down, I think he's up top of the drivers. There he is. No, I keep clicking the wrong channel. Payson DG, you have a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, it's your chance to brag about this awesome paint scheme by Jenna. What do you think about it? Hello?
Oh shoot, I forgot that my mic was muted. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, this paint scheme is amazing. I am a big cat person myself. I have 5 cats of my own, so this paint scheme was actually the first paint scheme I saw, and I basically immediately picked it. So, go adopt the cat on the back. You can scan the QR code on the back there if you live near El Paso, Texas.
10-4, we appreciate you. Jenna did a great job on your car, don't you think? Did you
Yeah,
mute
sure.
again? There you are. All right, Payson, good luck, and hopefully we can get Jenna a win here.
Thank you.
Payson back up in the chat. Payson was in. Let's go ahead and see where we at. Looks like lights are out on the pace trucks. We're getting set to go back racing. I think Autumn sent me a little message here. The Ian Montrose in 0-1. I don't know if he's had a lot of time to appreciate his car, but he has some damage on the nose. Let's see if Ian's hanging out in driver chat. Have a little talk about Williams' paint scheme. I think he's down in this chat. There he is. Ian, DG, do you have a copy, sir?
Hello.
Hello. Well, we're in Williams' Mr. Beast Feastables machine. How do we think about this beautiful paint scheme?
It is stunning, and I do love a good Mr. Beast Feastables, especially these. Oh, no,
You
call it
can't
these
really
anymore.
Yeah, you can't really call it that, and probably shouldn't say that on a kids race chat. But
That was the kids chocolate bar.
I know, it's really awkward when you say it without the chocolate bar in there, you know.
Shame on Mr. Beast. We're currently running 100 RPM down right now, DG. So that's why I'm on my way backwards.
You look like you drove into a tree. The front end's kind of pushed in right in the middle.
It'll pop out. It'll be fine.
Are you gonna be able to keep up with the draft? Keep this thing on the lead lap?
No.
So you're just hoping for carnage and get some chance to repair it then?
Pretty much, yeah. But I want to get this kid's Mr. Feastables at the top, so we'll keep trying. We'll see what we can do here.
Dan Ford, good luck to you, and give a shout out to William for the paint scheme.
Yeah, good job, William. This is awesome. It's a good paint scheme.
Dan Ford, appreciate you, buddy. Good luck.
Thanks.
Ian Montrose in the 0-1. Has a little bit of damage on the car currently from that incident, but he is trying to keep it in the race. Back up front, we're 3 wide again. Looks like Payson has been shoved out in the 99 Frisky's car. Field races back into turn number 3. Got a lot of drivers to talk to. Let's see who else we got. We'll talk to Jeff. Let's talk to Christian before the car's out of the race. There's Christian. All by himself at the moment. Still got a lot of damage to the car. Let's see if we can get the 13 in here before he ends up crashing again. Christian, DG, you have a copy?
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
Well, rough start to this one so far. We wrecked the car twice, got stuck upside down, gone a lap down, but hey, Lily did a fantastic job on your paint scheme. Can we brag about Lily for a little bit?
No, I gotta give a huge props to Lily. This Pet Smart and Paula is a beauty to look at, but unfortunately, just haven't had the best luck. I don't know what Rocky was doing there. I mean, trying to pass me under the apron and then doing me up. He had done that a couple of times. I don't know. I don't know if it's me, if I did something to him, but yeah.
You know what it is? He was just trying to look at Lily's paint scheme. It's that good.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's that good.
Wanted to look at that. Maybe he's a huge PetSmart fan. So no, and then that other one, we tried checking out for the rack, and I just assumed that people didn't anticipate everybody to be that slow. And I just I got a monster truck through, but yeah, I mean we're here trying to survive. Leaders are catching quick, but yeah, we're gonna try to save this fasty for when the big one happens again. So.
Well, good luck to you, and soldier on. See if we can't get a good finish.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Christian Delgado in the 13. Has had Lily's paint scheme in a few dust-ups already. Absolutely. Doing our best to show off everybody's paint scheme, get a little chat about them. See Hayden Lowell pushing Lucas Hoytzer down there in the bottom side. Trying to bring Kevin's bananas to the front. Trenton in the Dragon Ball Z car. I know he is used to talking and driving at the same time, so we're going to go ahead and talk to him. Trenton, DG, you got a copy?
Hi, how are you? Well, I'm Kevin LePace.
Yeah, it's close. It looks like we're okay. I know you're used to talking and driving, so I went ahead and pulled you while we're green. Got that beautiful Dragon Ball Z machine out there. How do we feel about our paint scheme tonight?
Oh man, Tucker did a heck of a job on this thing, man. I love it. And we've got speed twos. We almost died in my mirror. Woo-hoo! Yeehaw, boys.
Drive it
Thing's
like
got
you stole
speed in
it.
her. We're leading.
Heck yeah. Up front while we're talking to you. Yeah, that has to feel good for Tucker in this paint scheme. You got it on the Corvette too, so that's a lot of coolness.
Oh yeah.
All right, we'll give Tucker a final shout out and tell him what you really think.
Tucker, this thing's awesome, man. Me and Dad have been watching Dragon Ball since I was probably 4.
That's
I'm excited
impressive.
to, as soon as I saw this one pop up, this first thing I went after. Love Dragon Ball Z. Hopefully we'll get Goku in victory lane here.
10-4. Good luck to you for the rest of the race, Trent.
Like it.
81 Trent Steed leading while we're talking to him. That's just showing off. Getting the push now from Hayden Lowles. He's dropped to the bottom line. Now Joel Munchel coming up through the middle with the push from Andrew Beach. Hit him with the Super Saiyan. I love that. Oh, we're catching the Feastables car. Ian Montrose. Hopefully he gets down out of the way enough because we're going to have to go 4 wide around him. Everybody's hanging on to it so far. That got real tight. Man, oh man. Great job, drivers. Going 4 wide and not having instant death there. Fantastic job. Lucas Hoytzer goes to the lead. Drops all the way to the bottom. What do you say we have a chat with the J-Munch in that Mario and Luigi car? Right in the middle of everything, too. Hopefully he doesn't get mad at me for talking to him. There he is. Had to find him in the chat. The drivers are all over the place. J-Munch, DG, you got a copy?
Holy cow, it is white knuckle racing up here.
Yeah, you got that car right up at the front for Keeley right now. How do we feel about this beautiful Mario and Luigi paint scheme?
The paint scheme is beautiful. Super excited about it. Fan favorite growing up as a kid, but it has been tight racing for the last several laps.
You're right in the thick of it, right up at the front, going 3 wide through the middle. It has to be a lot of fun, and let's give Keeley one more shout out here and say how great of a job they did.
Yeah, thanks Keeley for the paint. Looks beautiful. Love the theme.
All right,
hopefully
Mike.
we can do
Good.
a good job for it at the end.
Good luck here for the rest of the race. Got J-Munch in there. And Keeley's Mario and Luigi paint scheme. Just about led that lap. I think it was almost dead even at the line between the 97 of Hoytsma and the 69 of J-Munch. Now we got the third lane forming again as Pace and Lindsay trying to put on a move from the outside line. They're catching a couple more lap machines. Someone just peeled out of line there in the Camaro. I think that was Blake Giglio. Wanted to drop back a little bit. Save the race car for later as we're not even a quarter of the way into this race yet. Comes Andrew Beach in the 71. I know Andrew's hanging out in driver chat. Just have to figure out which one he's hanging out in. Mr. Andrew Beach, DG, how are you?
Yeah.
You pucker moment there?
White knuckle, brother. White knuckle.
Yeah, hanging onto that wheel, go 4 wide as we go around some lap machines, but got that Pontiac right up at the front on this very sad day for Pontiac. So let's talk about your paint scheme a little bit. And Maddox did a great job.
I love it. In the picking process, I had a lot of options as the caution comes out. I saw the hippopotamus and the cat on the hood, and it made me laugh. And I was like, "That's the person I want to represent tonight." And hopefully, he's happy watching this thing get up front.
There you go. Shout out to.
Also got Escape the Backrooms, Minecraft Realms, Undertale, I believe, and just regular Minecraft. So see if we can.
A lot going on, and this looks like it could be a professional paint scheme. Like it flows nicely.
It does. It's a beautiful paint scheme. Great job by him. Oh goodness, that's terrifying.
We're not even a quarter of the way through the race yet. You haven't used the fast repair, so that's going good, right?
Yeah, it's going well. A lot better than I expected. The banana machine behind me is terrifying. He's going from the top to the bottom. But man,
Gotta watch
it
out.
looked
Gotta watch out for Kevin's bananas.
good.
All right, well, shout out to Maddox. Great paint scheme, and we'll let you get back to it and see if you can't get Maddox a win here.
So thank you very much. Hopefully we represent well.
Andrew Beach in the 71. As we have a caution out on the speedway. Let's go back and see if we can find what happened. Jeremy Scherer has no front end on that 15. We'll have to jump it back and see what unfolded while we were chatting about that awesome paint scheme from Maddox. Oh my gosh. It's 3 wide up ahead. A little bit of dancing sideways, and the 4 car gets turned. Let's go ahead and track down the 4 of Newton. Seems to be where this starts. He's behind the 1 and ahead of the 45. They check up in the front, and these cars don't line up very good bumper to bumper, so the 45 doesn't check up in time, gets under Quinn Newton and turns Newton around. The Daniel Llewellyn in the 23 is involved, and then it disappears. Then it reappears. You have fast repair for a few machines here, I think. Definitely for a couple of them. Drivers will probably try to save those fast repairs as long as they can. Garrett's out of fast repairs. We'll have to talk to Garrett here quickly. Tally Hall Band. Talk to the driver of Tally Hall. I believe that's the 7. See if Wes is hanging out in the chat. We'll go ahead and get a word with him if he is. Yep, there he is. Wes, DG, do you have a copy?
Yeah, you got a copy.
Well, hello. You have that number 7 car still clean after a couple of incidents as we just passed the, we're still closing in actually, only 1/4 mark of this race. Tell me about that beautiful paint scheme you have out there.
It's a Skylar's paint. We've got the Tally Hall on the front, AC/DC on the left rear, and I'm not quite sure, I don't remember what was on the right rear, but it's a good looking car. I like the gradient on it.
Yeah, the gradient's beautiful.
I picked it for the AC/DC and the Tally Hall. I'm a big fan of those 2 bands, so hoping to bring her to victory lane.
And did you know the story of the Tally Hall in the car?
Yeah, I did.
Isn't that really sweet?
Yeah, it is. That's why I picked it. I was honestly surprised by the time I got around to picking my scheme that it hadn't been taken yet. Quite the story. My feelings go out to her and her family.
Beautiful. And well, you got the Hellman's mayonnaise on there too, so make sure you get it nice and slick and get that car to the front.
Yeah, I just heard about 5 minutes ago that it was the story of the Dale Earnhardt sandwich, is what he used to put on his peanut butter, mayonnaise, and ketchup sandwiches.
That's so terrible sounding. People all have different tastes, though, you know.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, thank you for the interview. Probably get back to the room here.
Yep, and give
a lot of people to run through.
Give Skylar one more shout out here.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Skylar. It's a very good looking car.
Thanks, Skylar. Thanks, Wes. Get him back in his team chat. Very nice paint scheme. I love the gradient and the music notes. It turned out really well. You see the Tally Hall car catching up to the field here. Currently running 17th. Still under pacing here. Let's see who else towards the front we can talk to. Cody Brown running 5th right now. Mountain Dew car. Let's give a chat there. You want to hear from the Ghost Man? We'll get there. We're going to jump with Cody here real quick. I know Cody likes to be short, sweet, and to the point since we're getting ready to go back green flag racing. See if I can track down which chat he's in. He always jumps around. Looks like he's in 10-10s right now. Cody DG, do you have a copy?
I got a copy, man.
All right, we're out there in Malia's Mountain Dew racing machine. How do we feel about the paint scheme?
I love this car. You know, I'm sort of a Mountain Dew-aholic. I'm actually drinking a Mountain Dew right now under caution. And I saw this car. I'm like, I got to run that car. That thing looks sweet.
You were one of the first drivers to pick your paint scheme, and you picked it very quickly when you saw this car. So definitely a very good matchup for you. And I think Malia did a fantastic job with all those little dot and gradients and everything. It's beautiful.
Yeah, Malia did an awesome job on this car. It looks great.
I mean, it looks like something you'd see out on the racetrack professionally. It's fantastic. All right, Cody,
Yes, sir,
we'll
looks awesome.
let you get back to your team chat and see if you can't get Malia a win tonight.
Yeah, we're going to give her our best shot. Ain't first, you're last, right?
All right, Ricky. Cody Brown in the 17 Mountain Dew machine. giving Malia's Mountain Dew scheme a nice ride. You can't believe the driver of the 7 also knows Tally Hall. There you go. It's amazing how music brings people together. We're getting set for the restart. We'll be starting lap 29. As we work our way through the field, chat with all the drivers that we can. Green flag back in the air. Lucas Hoyts with Brandon Bikey. Going to lead them into turn 1 as they cross the start-finish line. Here at Talladega. Oh, they're wrecking in the background already. That is a very quick caution. It looked like Jeremy Shearer, unfortunately, involved again. That 15 car just gotten fixed up. May have to talk to him. Oh my gosh, Daniel Llewellyn goes over top of him. Looked like a skateboard trick. Blake Giglio's to the outside, and oh my goodness. Looked like the Red Bull machine missed a shift. I believe that was Randy Coyer. Coyer missed a shift, it looked like. Just when you think these things are easy to do, watch the Red Bull car suddenly slow up right behind the 8. There it is. That gets everyone behind him involved. It's unfortunate because a lot of those cars just took fast repairs and got them all fresh and clean again. Daniel Llewellyn backs right up the track in front of Coyer. Coyer's car is broke. Yeah, the motor must have gone there. Coyer goes to the start finish and then into the pits. Let's see if we can get a chat with Coyer. I know we tried to shout out Adriana earlier. He is in chat. We just didn't hear anything from him, so we'll try again. Randy, DG, do you have a copy this time?
Hey.
Oh, I heard him. I heard you. I heard you this time.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there we go. All right. Well, unfortunately, you're in the pits after the motor popped. Would you miss a shift there on the restart?
Yeah, I downshifted.
Whoops. Not supposed to do that going up through the gears. Money shift
no.
it is. That happens from time to time, even to the best of us. I think we've all done it a time or two. Well, we got this beautiful Red Bull paint scheme by Adriana. Tell me about your paint scheme.
Yes, I'm very happy today to be driving Adriana's Red Bull Chevrolet.
It's a Toyota.
I appreciate all the work she put into it, and it was handling great up until I messed up.
Up until the money shift. Whoops. All right. Well, it's a beautiful race car, and I think Adriana did a fantastic job. Those wings down the side are so cool looking.
She did. I really appreciate it, and I'm very proud to be driving it today.
10-4. Hopefully we can get that car, get a new motor in it real quick and get back on the lead lap and fight for this thing.
All right.
Randy Coyer in the Red Bull 67. Appreciate Adriana for the paint scheme. Beautiful paint scheme. Now let's go ahead and check out some more folks out on track. I've already talked to most of these folks up front. We have a request in chat for, it looks like, the 47 and the Ghost Band. So we'll check out the Ghost Band since that one was put in first. Travis Martin. Well, looks like he's on the pit lane right now. There he is, the NFL car for Isaiah. Let's see if we can get a quick chat with the Travis. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? 10 tenths down here. Trav, DG, do you have a copy, sir?
Hello.
Hello. Well, we have that beautiful NFL paint scheme currently down in the 23rd spot, but it looks nice and clean, and, well, he can be anywhere in this thing and still have a chance at it. We're just past a quarter of the way, still a long race to go. What's the strategy, and how are we feeling about our paint scheme?
Strategy is go fast.
Beautiful.
And feeling great about the paint scheme. One of the best out there. We got a couple players riding along with us. They're tucked in the back. You can't see them, but they're there. Don't worry.
So you're saying you got Travis Kelce inside the car?
Listen, man, I don't want to get too specific. On the advice of counsel, we're gonna bring it right back to the paint scheme and say it's amazing. It's incredible. It's, like I said, one of the best.
And we got the draft going on, so it's a wonderful time to be running it.
Yeah, the draft a couple days ago. Yep, it was kind of crazy, honestly. A lot of weird picks, a lot of wild picks. I'll be honest, I only watched the first 10, and then I looked at the rest, and there were some cool ones up in there.
What do you think? Shout out to Isaiah, did a great job, didn't
he? Dude, Isaiah, what a paint scheme, dude. If you can start making these weekly for me, that'd be great.
Beautiful. Travis Martin with the NFL paint scheme from Isaiah, currently riding in 22nd, but I promise you he'll get it up towards the front at some point. He's just waiting, it's a long race.
Yes, sir. You already know.
All right, brother. Love your face.
Love your face.
Travis Martin. Ghost Man riding in 22nd right now on Isaiah's NFL paint scheme. Then we had an ask for... Looks like Dalton in the 47. Let's track down Mr. Dalton Hayes. And that Fortnite machine. This looks like he is 20th right now. Track him down in driver chat. There's a lot going on, and I'm a one-man broadcast production, so it takes me a minute to jump around and find all these guys in their team chats. And here we go. Dalton, DG, do you have a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, we had a request to come to your car next, so here we are. That beautiful Fortnite scheme by Luke. What do we think about it?
Oh, I really like the color scheme on it. It's very bright and hard to miss. I chose it because of the person requesting for me to be next. My nephew is a Fortnite fanatic. Just like Luke, he loves it too, so that is why I chose it. Having a little bit of bad luck early, but hopefully for Luke and my nephew Brody, we can get this thing back up to the front.
All right, well, I have to let everyone in on a little secret that I'm, not super proud to admit because people my age get kind of frowned upon when they say this, but I love Fortnite. I've recently gotten back into it again. Been playing the heck out of it and working my way through the Battle Pass and having a great time. So, yeah, shout out Luke, and Fortnite is awesome.
Oh, yeah, I definitely know about that Battle Pass. My nephew is always trying to get up to level 100 on it.
Absolutely. All right, buddy. Well, congrats on running such a beautiful paint scheme, and give Luke one more shout out for him.
Yeah, thank you for making this paint scheme, Luke. It was absolutely my first choice whenever I seen it. I had to have it. Even there was someone else in the Discord that wanted it, and I was like, nope, I gotta have it.
Perfect. All right, buddy. Get on out there, see if you can't get Luke a win.
All right, thank you.
Dalton Hayes in the 47. We got another request for the Taylor Swift car. We're going to have to track down Mr. Wesley Parker. There he is. Find him in his team chat. I believe he was with, well, no, that's not where he is. Let's look elsewhere. There he is. Wes DG, do you have a copy?
Hello.
Well, we're getting this thing restarted at lap 32. We're in that Taylor Swift car up inside the top 10, running 9th right now. Tell me about how great Foster did on this paint scheme.
She actually did amazing, like, come on, it's the, the biggest talk of the couple, out here right now. I mean, you got Kelsey, you got Taylor, you know what, I even have a Kansas City pit crew out here, doing the fastest pit stops out here, so, and they're getting a little dicey up here, and
yep, going 3 wide right behind you.
Yeah, I've been trying to race a little bit, but they keep on wrecking. I'm like, I want to go back and just kind of watch a little bit, but you know what? We're having fun, so.
That's right. I mean, you get 2 faster cars.
We're hoping we can get this car up here and get it a win. So.
I mean, Taylor Swift's dominating the world. She might as well win this race too, right?
Hey, if she requests a song, I will go listen to it right now while I'm racing. So.
Heck yeah. There you go, Foster's mom. Tell Wes what song he should listen to right now while he's racing up the inside here.
Yeah, we're moving forward, so.
Making progress. All right. Good luck to you in that Taylor Swift machine, and give Foster one more shout out.
Go Foster and go Taylor and Travis.
All right, bud. Good luck. Oh my goodness, Wes Parker rocking the Taylor Swift machine. 3rd car inside line. Now he drops back as the Boeing car heading towards the front. Cody Cleaver trying to get Admiral Trey up to the front. Got the 4 Quinn Newton. Saw him in a wreck earlier. He's right up there to 2nd. Mike Edwards in the 14. Running up there on the top side. Trying to get Juice WRLD to the front. What do you say we talk to... Let's go with Quinn Newton. These drivers all being very professional, by the way, being able to chat and drive at the same time. Quinn, DG, got a copy? I know you're up front there, 3 wide.
Yeah, hi, how's it going?
Good, we're going to see how professional you are leading the inside line while having a driver interview and talking about that amazing paint scheme that you're rocking. What do you feel about James's art?
Oh, it's great. I've got Thanos on the hood. If you didn't see that run I just had there, pretty much just snapped my fingers and everybody moved out of my way. Went from 10th to 2nd in 1 lap. So we're using that special ability here tonight.
Heck
Oh,
yeah.
we're 4.
Heck yeah, Thanos just snapped everybody out of your way, and you took James's paint scheme right to the front there briefly.
That's
now
right.
we're
We're getting some
wide.
screen time for James. Really like this paint. Gonna use Thanos to my abilities tonight. Get some screen time here for him.
Heck yeah, get that Fortnite win. Get that dub.
Absolutely.
All right, give James one more shout out here, buddy, and we'll let you get back racing.
All right, appreciate you.
I don't think you hear me say give him one more shout out, but James, you did a great job on this paint scheme. It looks amazing, and even I would run this. It looks beautiful. Field getting spread out a little bit. Still a handful of cars 3 wide there on the outside line. Some of the drivers realizing things are getting a little dicey and drop back. I heard Quinn call out at one point they were 4 wide again. So we got the top 27 all in this lead pack. All right, we got to report to Wes Parker what his car's song he needs to be listening to. Let's go find him and let him know. Wes, I know you're muted, but I know you can hear me. The request for music for you to listen to is Bad Blood by Taylor Swift. Go listen to it right now.
Okay, I have to turn the Spotify on. I'm going to try to do it if I can, but we're going to try.
All right, bud.
We are hitting 196 miles per hour right now.
And this is in the lower powered ARCA cars. And we're going to pass a lap machine of Ian Montrose.
Oh, I didn't see that car.
Oh my goodness. So close. All right, good luck, everybody.
Thanks.
Lap machines can be quite the challenge when you get around them when you're 3 wide and have to go 4 wide around them. Getting a little bit of a push there down on the inside line. It could be very dicey in these cars as the front bumper acts a little bit like a wedge and lifts the back tires of the car in front of you off the ground if you hit them too hard. You have to be so careful. Let's see. I'm going to just go back to the top. We'll talk to... Let's see if the 19 of Stevens hanging around. Looks like Garrett Boyd in the 38 car is falling out of the race. Unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to talk to him about his Pokemon machine. Oh, Blake Giglio comes down right into Quinn Newton. That's teammates crashing. Oh my gosh, Wes Parker goes up and into the air. Blake Giglio, I guess he thought he was clear. He definitely was not. Let's take a look from the drone at this. He comes down the track right into his teammate, Quinn Newton. And Quinn gets tagged a couple times. Cody Brown gets him. Unfortunately, that's the second time Quinn's been crashed. So at least we got to talk about his paint scheme before it was all torn up. Poor Quinn. Wes Parker. Taylor Swift goes for quite a ride. They go down to the apron. Here comes 99 in there, gets a piece of 17. And then right at the end, it looked like Jeremy Shearer maybe didn't see the wreck. Drove underneath the 22 car. Let's see what happens to Shearer. He's pretty far back. I think he would have time to not get involved. Yeah, he very much ARCA braked. I guess he didn't see it unfolding. Drives in there late, gets into the 22. Wes Parker, Taylor Swift, they go for quite a ride. He didn't get met at midnight. He got met at 8:30. Boom! Wes was being very responsible, slowing down for the accident, and unfortunately gets hit from behind. Well, we've reached lap 40. Let's start finding some more folks to talk to, including Cody Cleaver. He's got that Admiral Tray machine up there towards the front. It'll take me a minute to track him down in his driver chat, because I'm pretty sure he is down here. There he is. Cody Cleaver, DG, do you have a copy?
Yes, I got a copy.
Well, we've got that Boeing Mustang up in the top 3. Been having a good run. I see we're heading to the pit lane now, but been definitely bringing it up towards the front, putting on a good show. How do we feel about Admiral Trey's paint scheme here?
I love this paint scheme. Big fan of Boeing and just airplanes in general, so that's why I was drawn to it. as I come to a stop here. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
we get to talk
yeah,
you through pit stops.
I was gonna say, hard to talk and concentrate at the same time, but we're doing good.
You're a professional. You can handle it. You did great.
Oh, thank you, TG. As
All right.
I accidentally took 4 tires because I did not mean to do that. Professional.
That's okay, because, I mean, it's a long race.
It is. I need those tires.
Exactly. I mean, if you want to stay on the same tires for 120 laps, you can do that, but I wouldn't recommend it.
No. But, yeah. I love the paint scheme. Just hope that I'm as fast as, well, inside joke, fast as Xfinity 10G, and hopefully as fast as a Boeing 747.
I was going to say, what do you think's faster, the Boeing or the 10G?
Oh, you're trusting my sponsor plugs now. We'll go with the 747.
There we go. All right. Well, give Admiral Trey one more shout out. I know he's loving seeing his paint scheme out there right now.
Admiral, love the paint scheme. Hope to get this in victory lane for you. We'll make it fun either way.
Stand for. All right, bud. Congrats on, well, being up towards the front and having a great run so far tonight. And we'll see if you're up there in about another 80 laps.
Absolutely. Thanks, DG.
Cody Cleaver rocking Admiral Trey's Boeing paint scheme. Well, Mike Edwards has stayed out on track in the Juice World car, and that has earned him the next interview. Michael, DG, you have a copy?
Hi.
Hi. Well, we got the Juice World Neo machine up there towards the front. Jeremy's paint scheme looks pretty bad. You know what? Pretty bad butt. We'll go with that. That's PG, right?
Bad butt.
Well, we got this Dodge Challenger Juice World car up the lead by staying out. What's the strategy? And then, how great is this paint scheme?
First of all, I don't know. I got net code and I hit someone by like 2 feet away. Had to take it fast, so I got bored. So went for it. This paint's pretty good. It stands out. Juice World is a good artist. My sister's favorite, so it's pretty cool to see what kids are listening to nowadays. But kind of surprising, but hey, I respect it.
Oh, good times. Well, I don't know. The strategy here is all over the place. What's the tank of gas with the 80%? It's more like, I would guess, 30-ish?
Yeah, I'm gonna say 30. I got 23 now, so that sounds about right. I was surprised so many people pitted there. So wanted to go. I also wanted to say something here. I'm kind of disappointed in Autumn. There's not a single Shrek on any of these cars, so I don't know what you're teaching, but we need more Shrek.
Hang on. Autumn, are you here? I know you got your mic muted. If you unmute it, I want you to talk about this for a second. There she is. So Mike says he doesn't know what you're teaching these kids because not a single car had Shrek on it. Would you like to reply?
I'm really sorry. I tried to convince them to have a Shrek car, but none of them bought into it. So I promise I'm a good teacher.
I'm very disappointed. I better see 10 cars with Shrek next year.
We'll try better, I promise.
Thank you. Thank you for doing this.
Good times. Autumn, thank you so much for getting all these paint schemes out to us. We're having a blast with this, and Mikey is, he's just Mikey. He's a pain in the butt.
Well, thank you guys for driving. I know the kiddos are so excited about this. So
We'll come back to you in a little bit, Autumn. I just wanted you to respond to Mikey and tell him how dumb he is.
sounds. I would never say that, but we got to talk.
But she gave me a cake pop, so I can't be too mad at her.
Perfect. All right. Well, congrats on being in the lead right now. We'll see how long it lasts. It's definitely a long race. See if you can be there 80 laps and win this thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna die here shortly, so we'll see.
All right. Well, give Jeremy one more shout out. Tell him how great he is.
Yep, amazing car. Let's try to get a win.
All right. Good luck. Let Mikey get back to it. Dropped him back down in his team chat. The pace truck's heading off. We're getting ready for some more green flag action. 1/3 of the race complete. We've made it through about 1/3 of the field, talking to the drivers about their amazing paint schemes. Kids really did a fantastic job. Let's see if Gallimore's hanging out in the 11. I think we'll talk to him next once we get going. Let them get up through the gears so he doesn't miss a shift talking to us, and then we'll jump in on that 11, the Billie Eilish car. Oh, contact! David Nagel down into the 97 of Lucas Hoytsma. I think he wanted to get in second and ride, but Lucas Hoytsma keeps him up off the bottom. Should be up to 4th gear about now. We'll jump in and grab Paul Gallimore and have a chat. Paul, DG, do you have a copy?
Yes, sir. How's it going, DG?
It's going good. I see you got that Billie Eilish machine up there into the top 10. What do you think about Aspen's paint scheme?
love it. It's an honor Aspen let me run this thing. I know it said I mentioned heard it was designed after her ukulele and everything. So I'm happy that we can at least keep this thing up front and hope we keep it clean. But I don't know, it's getting a little hairy right now. So.
Oh yeah, and it's not even halfway. But I have to ask you, do you have the plug? She was asking for some Billie Eilish tickets. Do you have the plug or no?
No, I saw that, and unfortunately, I don't have any connections anymore. But those have all kind of come and gone. But I tell you know, I'd like to know what her favorite song is by Billie Eilish. So,
there you go, Aspen.
So we'd like to know what your favorite song is, and hopefully, we can. I'll jam it next time I've got my AirPods.
See, I go back and forth between "See Me in a Crown" and "Bad Guy." I mean, like those are two amazing songs. I bounce
Bad
between
Guy's
those two
the one
myself.
I've heard of. So yeah, I can see that.
You don't know "See Me in a Crown"? Oh my goodness. We'll have to educate you a little bit.
Yes, sir. Please do. I need it.
All right, but give Aspen one more shout out for this paint scheme.
Hey, Aspen, thanks for the great paint, and do great. And, if there's anything, just always keep me inspired. Be inspired.
Be inspired. Words to live by. All right, Paul. Thank you so much, and good luck trying to get this thing a win for Aspen.
Thank you.
Paul Gallimore in the 11. So we are already many rows deep of 3 wide. The whole top 15's 3 wide. Driver's having a great time out there. Garrett Boyd. Let's see if he's still in driver chat. I know he's fallen out of the race, but maybe he's still hanging out. No, I don't see Garrett at all. Unfortunate. We don't get to talk about our 38 Pokemon car that was out there earlier. Apologies to the artist there. Couldn't quite get him in time. Number 1 machine pokes out to the lead with Brandon Bikey. Getting the push from the 747 of Admiral Trey. This is Zachary. My car isn't in the race. Which paint scheme did you have? We tried to get everybody on track, but we didn't quite get enough drivers. We had 32 cars. And I know we had 33 paint schemes, so I knew someone had to miss out. Now, big apologies for that. We just couldn't get enough people out there. The Redcon. Do you remember that paint scheme? It's a very nice paint scheme. And I know someone picked it, and I think they had an emergency come up, and they couldn't quite be out here. So apologies for that. I know it would be really cool to see your car out in this race. It's a very cool paint scheme. We're trying to go 4 wide again. We haven't learned yet. We're going to go 4 wide. Ethan Evers backs out of it. They drop it down to 3 wide. This is a good move by Ethan. See who else we haven't talked to yet. We talked to Furchatsky, he's out on pole. We talked to Cliff, talked to Beach, talked to Trenton. Talked to Hayden, both Wesleys. I think we're down to William Asherman. Make sure we chat with every driver we have in chat. There's William. I think he's hanging out back of the field so he doesn't get torn up, waiting for another caution. Let's go ahead and have a chat with him. William, DG, do you have a copy? Oh, we're under caution. William, you there?
Yeah.
There he is. Yeah, that helps. Well, looks like you get to catch back up to the field. It looks like you're taking care of the car early on as we're not even halfway. Are you voluntarily dropping back to keep this car clean for Mikey?
Oh, yeah. Got to keep the Team C's car clean. Got to be there at the end.
It's all about the clean oceans and the clean car, right?
Exactly.
Beautiful strategy, and it meshes up well with your driving style. Tell me how great Mikey did on this paint scheme and how fantastic it is.
He did a fantastic job. The Dave the Ocean's car here from Team C's. They're striving to become the one of the biggest, the baddest, and most impactful cleanup projects of all time. And so far, they've cleaned up over 33 million pounds of trash.
That is a lot of trash cleaned up out of the oceans. Thanks for bringing awareness to that, and thanks, Mikey, for this paint scheme. Give him one more shout out.
Yeah, way to go, Mikey. We'll be there at the end for you.
Good luck to you, and see if your strategy works out and get that car up to the front and be the most badass driver here.
All right, thanks.
Will Asher-Brenner in the 31 Team C's machine. He said it first, so I just repeated him. It looks like we've had an issue on Andy Beach's 71 car. He's disappeared from the race, and I don't see why at the moment. He's right up towards the front. Trying to track down what may have happened for this caution. Oh, there you go. Pace and Lindsay and Will Spark. Oh! Cody Brown and Mike Edwards, former teammates, making contact together. Then everyone gets shot down to the inside. Let's take a look from Cody Brown's perspective in the 17. Oh my gosh. There's the 14 looking way up high with the help from Dalton Hayes. Cody Brown's just ahead in the middle 17 Mountain Dew car. He comes up onto Mike Edwards' bumper. Guess he thought he was clear, but he was not. They made contact. Beach said he crashed. They're iRacing, not the car. So that's what happened to the 71. Poor Beach. The 71 and 17 both having trouble at the same time. Different issues, different kinds of crashing. But result is the same. Both of them drop back in the field. See who else is in this. Pace and Lindsay gets contact. Will Spark gets shot to the inside. Normally his Australian internet keeps him out of these things, but looks like he was unable to avoid this one. The Coca-Cola car gets shot to the inside wall. We'll come back and talk to him when we get a chance. The nose hits pretty hard there. And Cody Brown up ahead, trying to see what that other car was. Let's back it up again. And Payson makes it through the 99. It's contact there and able to hang on to his Cliff Mullins. And Jack Shark car was the other one that I saw. .47 POV through this. We can try that. Let's find Dalton. Dalton's leading now. He has stayed out. That's why I couldn't find him. Let's go in car here. Drop into the 47's cockpit. Cody Brown goes around after contact with Mike Edwards, and there went the wreck. Dalton Hayes in chat. That is your driver leading the race right now. Everyone else pits. He is up front. He said it was slightly scary. Cleaver, J. Munch, Prochatsky, Edwards. And Hoytsma, Mike Chris, the Texas Roadhouse car. I don't think we talked to Mike yet. Let's track down Mr. Christopher if we can. I think he'd be in low drag. There he is. Mike, DG, got a copy?
I got you.
Well, we're checking out Joey's paint scheme here for Texas Roadhouse. We got it up there in the top 10. How do we feel about the paint scheme?
Oh, I love it. We got some NFL stuff on it. I think he's a Chiefs fan from the looks of it.
We'll forgive that.
Yeah. Then he's got Jesus on the pit board, like that.
Amazing. Jesus, take the wheel so you can hit your box.
Heck yeah, dude, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know if that's what he was going at there, but first laps, I was telling my teammates, I was like, I gotta do this for Joey and Jesus.
There you go. And keep
and
going
I'm
and
really
see.
hungry. I'm really hungry for Texas Roadhouse right now.
I mean, I went with the buttered rolls right now. Like I need it.
Yeah.
I need it.
I didn't know what the paint scheme was because I joined so late.
Right.
So when I saw it was a Texas Roadhouse, I was like, oh hey, heck yeah, man, that fits me perfect. Like.
Beautiful. It all worked out. Yeah, we were supposed to run this one with Clapper Newell, and he had to back out, and you were willing to jump in and take over the paint scheme, so that's why we're at a 21 and not a 70. But hey, we're making it work, and Joey did a great job on his car, didn't he?
Yeah. See if we can get Joey in victory lane here.
There you go. All right. Thanks for chatting with us. Good luck.
Thanks, man.
Mike Christopher showing in the 21. It's 70 on your scoreboard if you're trying to keep track of them. And rocking Joey's paint scheme here. Joey did an awesome job. Currently up into the top 10. Steven's still muted, but we're going to try to talk to him. Steven! Steven, unmute your mic.
Oh, hello?
There he goes. All right. Well, we wanted to chat with you about your amazing paint scheme by Loriana.
Yeah, I love this paint scheme.
What made you pick this one?
It has Patrick Mahomes on it, and I think he's a future GOAT. It's on the deck lid, so you probably can't see it right now, but I like
kind of
that.
see it.
I like the color. I love the flames, obviously.
Yeah, flames always make a
And-
car faster. Always.
Exactly. So, I've never played Gorilla Tag, but I've seen videos of it, so I thought that was cool. I got Five Nights at Freddy on the back, so I'm gonna try to park this thing in victory lane so you can get all the angles.
There you go, Loriana. He's going to try to get you a
That's the
win.
plan.
We got one more shout out for Loriana and how great of an artist they are.
Yeah, amazing paint scheme, Loriana. I love it.
10-4. Good luck to you, and we'll see if you can't get a Loriana win.
10-4.
Steven Maggio with a 19. Whoa! That was a very bold move. And they are in the wall. I think that was Pace and Lindsay. The 99 car went from bottom to top right in front of 3 other cars. Fortunately, didn't hit anyone else. That was wild. Closing in on halfway of this race, and I think we're about halfway through all the drivers. Toes. We have a toes in chat. Cody Cleaver poking out front with Admiral Trey's Boeing machine. And you have Frachotsky and Dalton Hayes. 3 wide behind them, Mike Edwards, Lucas Weitzman, and Jay Lynch. Let's see if Will Sparks hanging out. He is. Look at that. Will, DG, have a couple.
Hello.
Hello. We thought we'd come and chat about your number 45 Coca-Cola machine now that you got it up into the top 5. How do we feel about Braxton's Coke car?
This is a really pretty race car. You got the vintage Coke look, the polar bear. It's
Talk closer to your mic. You're really quiet.
Can you hear me now?
Much better. There we go.
Okay, I'm leaning across to my mic and I'm middle 3.
Perfect. Well, your outside's
So-
clear.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay, I've got too many things to pay attention to. I really like this car. It's a really pretty race car. You got the vintage Coke look with the polar bear. Reminds me of the DEI cars and the Trackhouse throwbacks. So it's really good to be racing this one. Good to have it in the top 5 right now. Hopefully I can get it all the way up to the front at some point and not, you know, put it in a wall.
or netcode through somebody, cause a big one.
Yeah, well, that'll happen at some point. It's just like about
Now you're middle
delaying
3.
it as much as possible.
All right. Well, good luck to you. We're closing in on halfway, and let's give Braxton one more shout out for this amazing paint scheme. It looks really, really nice.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a really good looking car. Really happy to be driving it. Hopefully I can get it a good result.
10-4. Good luck.
Thank you.
We'll get back to his team chat while he's in the middle of 3 wide. I have to tell you, it takes a lot of concentration to drive these things, and to be able to do an interview in the middle of the hornet's nest where he is right now, that is very, very impressive. What is all that swerving? That's Wes Parker and Blake Giglio goofing off back there. Taylor Swift machine and Blake in the strawberry shortcake car. We're going to give him a little chat. There he is. Pull him down. Blake, DG, you got a copy?
Oh, hi, how's it going?
Looks like you're having a lot of fun with Wes Parker right now, the Taylor Swift machine. Out
Yeah,
there
see, look at us.
having a good time. Wobbling the wheels all about and everything. Just riding behind the pack, saving the race car for later, I assume?
Well, no, I'm full throttle, but I have like 8 minutes of damage on this pig, and I crashed every wreck we've been in. I think every wreck I've wrecked so far. I have 1 fast repair left, so we're trying to hold on to that, but we're hauling the mail and trying to get this strawberry shortcake machine out front.
All right, well, tell me how great Olivia did and how much you love your car.
I love my car a lot. Strawberry shortcake is an absolute heater when it comes to food, so shout out to her for making it. Looks good, and hoping that we can avoid taking out more teammates and hopefully get her the win.
All right, well, the beautiful race car by Olivia, and you're putting on a show for us. Like you said, you've been in about every wreck, but you still got 1 fast repair, so there's still hope. We're not even halfway yet. There's plenty of time to get back into the action. Good luck, sir.
Thank you. Make sure to tell her that, you know, well, she can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. We're gonna win this thing, all right? Trust the process. I'm not a good plate racer, but we're gonna try to win this thing. That's a wrecking, big wreck. Oh, big wreck. Oh, we're going down. Hell yeah, hell yeah! Look at that. All right.
Passing a whole bunch of cars, not getting in a wreck for the first time tonight. Good job, and good luck to you the rest of the race. See if you can't get Olivia a win here.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Blake Kigley on the 16. Very excited to miss that wreck. Let's see if we can figure out who was in it. Oh no, not Jack and Cliff again. Oh, they go by the 0-1, and that time it did not go well. Ian Montrose probably needs to get down the apron when they're 3 wide, but he insists on staying on the track and forcing things 4 wide, and looks like Will Spark kind of lost it in the middle right after we talked to him. Let's look at the drone. Let's see if that is indeed what happened. Yeah, he gets kind of turned by netcode. You saw him jump sideways for no reason, so unfortunately in iRacing there's a little bit of latency issues with the internet connections, and you saw it affect him there. The 45 car races out of Australia, so his connection's a bit delayed, and you saw the car just for no reason launch sideways very rapidly. That is what we call netcode in iRacing. So unfortunately, the 45 gets turned around and all kinds of chaos breaks out behind. Let's see, Jay Winch was involved in the Mario and Luigi machine. He was down there on the inside. And he gets turned back up into Cliff Mullins. The 13 of Delgado's in it. The 15 of Jeremy Scherer. Jeremy's had a rough race so far. Been kind of like Giglio, involved in almost everything. We'll get these cars patched back up and keep going. Gallimore is now your leader by virtue of, well, taking the lead, because all the cars around him stayed out as well. That happened while we were chatting with everyone. Back under the yellow, try to get these driver interviews knocked out so we can enjoy the rest of the race. Get to call the action and see whose car gets the win here. Drivers hit the pit lanes. We show you the back of the haulers. That camera angle is no good for the pit lane. See just about everybody coming down. Mike Christopher is going to stay out. Here's your Fortnite car you were asking for, the 47. See everybody peeling in. Looks like a fuel stops for a lot of these cars. Filling up the tank, keeping it full of gas. It's a good strategy for super speedway racing. You never know when it's going to go green, so you don't want to get caught with an empty tank. Excuse me. Ethan Evers, I think, will be our next chat. Ethan.
Yo.
Hello. How are you?
Oh, we're out here just logging laps, baby.
Closing on halfway. You still got a fairly clean race car. Do you still have both repairs in your pocket?
And both repairs. You know how we do.
10-4. Well, you're sitting pretty right now. You're currently running 11th in Austin's paint scheme. Tell me why you picked this paint scheme and what you love about it.
Well, let me tell you the main reason why. I read his little backstory, and he said he was a Kyle Busch fan. So, it's only right, as Kyle Busch is racing the number 8, and I am the number 8 driver, that I race his paint. Plus, I am also a lover of McDonald's and the higher things in life, and he has a Lamborghini symbol on the front of this car. So I feel like, you know, it was a perfect paint for me.
10-4. And, well, Prime's pretty good, too. I don't know if you have ever tried it, but I would highly suggest the one that comes in the red, white, and blue bottle, because it tastes like a bomb pop, and it's amazing.
I have not tried it, but that does sound like something I need to try.
Absolutely, it's delicious. Well, we got this thing up in 11th spot, and I think Austin did a fantastic job on this paint scheme. What do you think?
I do as well, and you know red is my favorite color, so shout out to that if you can call this red. I know you're a painter, so you'll probably call it a different color than me.
It's a lot of shades of red. It's all very well. It's got a gradient in it, so it shifts from like a different red to a lighter red. It has a little bit grayed out towards the front, but yeah, it's a lot of different versions of red is what we'll call it.
For sure. And Austin, do not worry, man. We are going to put this thing up front eventually. We're just buying our time.
There you go. And I would believe him. He's fighting for the championship in the Super Speedway series that we have. So trust the process. Right at halfway, getting the restart here. Good luck to you, bud.
Appreciate it, man.
Ethan Evers currently 11th. Mike Chris leading the field in that Texas Roadhouse car painted by Joey. Got Kevin's Bananas right behind him. the driver of the 46 reporting in team chat, in Twitch chat, excuse me, that unfortunately couldn't get the paint scheme out there, but Chase Elliott decided to hurt themselves playing softball. Poor Adam and family in the ER with the driver of the car for tonight ending up hurting their arm. Which artist did you have, Adam? Bethany. Sorry, Bethany, but definitely a life emergency happened for the 46 team that was going to run your paint scheme. They were all excited. Adam was going to let his daughter drive the car and make it a true kids race. Mike Christopher continues to lead. Go through and see who else we have not chatted to yet, as we're just past halfway. Trying to get everybody's interviews in and locked and loaded. We're going to pull the 86. The 86 of Damon Nagel. Damon running towards the back, trying to keep the car clean. Damon, DG, you have a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, good evening. How are you?
Just peachy, just peachy.
Peaches are delicious, and speaking of peaches, they're kind of orange like your paint scheme that Aiden has put on for you here. And you got that PetSmart with, I believe that's an iguana. Maybe I'm wrong about that on the hood. What do you think? Iguana, bearded dragon? I'm not sure.
I say bearded dragon.
There you go. All right, we'll go with you.
Because
You
I got
seem
iguana
smarter.
or something on the side.
A lot of awesome animals, and a lot of the reptilian stuff. It's pretty cool to see. You know, PetSmart usually has those. I don't want to call it an aquarium because they're not fish, but you know the little glass enclosures with all the cool animals in them when you go in there. And I never go in there for like food or anything. I always go in there to check out all the cool animals and stuff. So what about you?
Oh, I agree. I go in there I used to do that just with fish.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Holy cow! How did everyone live through that? Hope they didn't.
I used to do it with fish, and then I just go in there and like that. I love going in there and look at the ferrets.
All right, well, let's talk about how great Aiden did on this car before we go back and look at what just happened.
I think it's a beautiful car. I picked it just because A, it's got all the animals on it. B, I like the color orange, even though I don't race it in the league. And C, it's got a tortoise on the left rear, and I feel like this race is going to go like a tortoise. Just slow and steady, you might win the race.
Sand 4, good luck to you. Congrats on avoiding that 13 car right there while we were interviewing you. That was really impressive. Yeah. And we'll see you soon enough, all right?
Thank you.
Damon back into his chat. We got a how do I join in chat? What are we trying to join? I'll ask that question. As we go back and try to figure out what just happened, we saw the 13 car drop like a rock through the middle of the field. I don't know if that's where the incident happened, but I would assume that was part of it. Oh, yep, there it was. So 13 is getting caught by the pack and stays right in the middle of the racetrack for some unexplained reason. Everyone's having to take sudden avoidments, and Daniel Llewellyn couldn't avoid. Christian Delgado just not using their brain. Go right down the middle of the track for some odd reason. I don't get it. Daniel Llewellyn unable to avoid as the pack see everyone suddenly making moves to go around this machine. Llewellyn tries to slow down, and Will Spark, unfortunately, once again gets into the back of somebody and turns them. Daniel ends up turned around. This could be a really entertaining interview, and it might be one you have to cover your ears for, but we're going to pull Daniel. Daniel, DG, you have a copy?
Yeah.
First of all, without getting to PG-13, you know, let's not go off the deep end, but what did you just see from your perspective as that car just pops up out of nowhere going very slow through the middle of the racetrack?
Yeah, it was chaos, and I was trying to miss it, and the next thing I got ran over, so.
Yeah, that's about as PG as you can put it.
You know, my painter, I mean, this paint job, it stands out. It's not hard to see. You know?
Right. And you would think that nobody would want to run over the cute little puppies.
Yeah. And I mean, look at these bright, beautiful colors.
all the orange and light orange and dark orange, and it's very vibrant, and you should be able to see it and not run it over, I would think.
Yeah, she's got about 5:27 on the clock right now.
Have you already burned through both repairs, or you got
Yeah.
one in pocket? Oh, dang. All right. Well,
Yeah.
good luck getting all your repairs done. Tell me how great Olivia did on this paint scheme, and tell me why you chose it.
Well, I chose it because I like, smoky. Just stood out at me, so I picked it, and it's pretty cool. And I figured, hey, it's going to stand out on the track. Everybody will miss me, but, I'm sorry. But people, I'm like a bullseye on me or something.
I mean, I guess there are a lot of Tennessee haters maybe that are just, upset that you got the coolest paint scheme on track.
I know. I'm sorry, Olivia. I tried. I was trying to sit in the back, bide my time, and, sometimes you can't predict what's going to happen behind you.
You can't drive other people's cars.
No.
10-4. Well, congrats on having one of the best paint schemes at least, and we'll see if you can't get that repair done. 5 minutes of repairs to do, and hopefully it'll stay good enough to be in the draft, and you can still be in contention for this thing.
I'll try my best.
All right, bud. Daniel Llewellyn in the 23, having a bit of a rough go at it. We wanted to get a chat in. He's already gone through both fast repairs. We're just past halfway, so he's got to do the damage repairs the long way and sit there and take as many as he can. And hopefully he'll be able to keep that car in contention. Let's go back to the field here. Brandon Bikey out in front. Let's work our way through all of our driver interviews. Having a good time here. Hopefully you are as well. Showing off all these kids' amazing artwork. We've talked to Blake and Mike and Daniel and Will and Quinn and Lucas, so we've completed that team. Let's move down to the next team, the 10 tenths guys. Jerry Scherer will be our next one to talk to. Jeremy's been involved in a few of these things. Dalton Hayes in the 47s had the computer crash. Unfortunate. I'm trying to get him to join back ASAP. No, it wasn't how you did this one, Dalton. This one was not involved in that. Let's see. Trying to track down the 15. There's Jeremy. Looks like he's used both fast repairs, or he's trying to save one. Jeremy, DG, you have a copy?
2 hours later. Hey, what's going on?
Not a whole lot. We noticed you've been in a few of these bump ups here so far, but looks like Ariana's paint scheme was really beautiful, so you decided to mess it up a little bit.
Yeah, I was trying to keep it clean long enough to get an interview, but my luck hasn't been the greatest today here tonight.
Definitely not, but at least you're the lucky one that gets to drive Ariana's paint scheme.
That I am. This has been great, because my kids and I, we all just got a new puppy, so it seemed fitting, and I was hoping to pull this to victory lane, so we'll see after we repair a bit of this. Maybe I can get the hood straightened out.
Have we already used both fast repairs, or are you trying to save one?
No, we've had to use both already, so...
Goodness gracious. Definitely has been a rough race so far for you, but hopefully we can get that repair done by the end of the race and see if you can't be competitive in Ariana's paint scheme. It's a beautiful paint scheme.
Yeah, I would love to get this puppy up there in the end, so we're going to try our best.
10-4, we'll give Ariana one more shout out and we'll let you get back to it.
I love it, Ariana, thank you.
10-4, good luck. Jeremy Scherer in the 15, driving Ariana's paint scheme that she put together with the puppies. Matt Adams dropping in with a raid. Beta dropping the shout out for him. Thank you, Matt, for the raid. We're in the middle of our kids race. Bunch of 4th and 5th graders painted all these cars for us out of the Tennessee area. So we're getting set for a restart just past halfway. Trying to get chats with as many of our drivers as possible that are hanging out. If anybody has a request of which paint scheme they want to see, you can always drop that in our chat. You see they're going 3 and 4 wide towards the back because some of the cars are already gone around. We did not make it very far at all. Pace and Lindsay involved in this one right behind Jeremy Scherer. Fields checking up and wow. There is why we got a caution right away. Pace and Lindsay getting run into the back of by the Red Bull car. I think that was Coyer. awkward way to have a restart. We're back under caution. We get to have more driver interviews without messing up the race. So I guess that's good for the drivers. We've talked to all the 1010's drivers now. I think we've talked to all the boys. Cody, Ian, Paul, and Bikey. I think we've concluded all of our interviews, actually. Hello, Matt. Now we've got 50 laps to try and get all these cars to the finish. That was really weird on that restart. Showing your fiance how rating works. There you go. Bringing your community over. We appreciate you, my guy. Thanks so much. We're having a good time over here with our kids race. Welcome on in, everybody. Hope you had a good time in Matt's stream. Don't see Blake Giglio on track anymore. So that car may have fallen out. We still have Cody Cleaver, Dalton Hayes, Daniel Wallen still on the lead lap. These cars are getting as much damage repair as they can. Looks like Will Asherbranner, Hayden Lowell have fallen out of the race. 31 in the 56. Christian Delgado still running. 4 laps down, and we saw how slow he was as the field lapped him. You give the drivers a little reminder.
Hey, sorry.
Drivers, please remember to get down out of the way if the field is catching you. We've had multiple incidents where lapped cars were just boneheaded and not getting out of the way. So if you're getting lapped by the field, please get down out of the way. Thank you. Give them that reminder.
I'll probably do it again.
No, the 13 and the 1 have both. Not the 1. Usually he is the 1. He's the 01. Bikey in the 1 is doing fine. The 01 of Ian Montrose has been forcing the issue and staying on the racetrack in the middle of everything. He is back on a lead lap now. Car looks clean. He may have taken a fast repair. Let's get a closer look at him. A little bit of left side damage, but the car looks okay otherwise. The nose is clean. That's the most important. Let us take a look at who has fast repairs left and who doesn't. Well, some drivers still have 2 up towards the front. They've been nice and clean this race. If you see a 0, they still have 2 fast repairs to go. If you see a 1, they have 1 down, 1 to go. And if you see a 2, they've used them both already. Cliff Mullins, Jay Munch, Quinn Newton, Will Spark, they're out of fast repairs. Drop in on the split so you can see outside the top 20. You see some cars goofing off running the chicane there. It's like Shearer and the Wallen have used their 2 fast repairs. Giglio still had 1, but I guess he had other things to get to. I know Payson Lindsay has other obligations, so the 99 car might be dropping out of this race. Even telling her dad, who is an actual race car driver, about me and trying to get him into the sim. That could be fun. iRacing is much cheaper than actual racing. It's not cheap, but it's cheaper than actual racing. That's what I always tell everybody. Miss Rowe is being summoned in the text chat. As we said, if you have anybody we want to check out, let me know. We've interviewed every driver we have in the Discord chat. So if we haven't featured a driver you want to check out, let me know. Hayden's iRacing has crashed. Get back in as soon as you can. Zach, I can't make your car appear on... Well, actually, I could if I did some Photoshop tricks. I could make your car appear. And then we'd have to take someone else out of the race. I don't know how fair that would be. Because then who do you pick, you know? Unless Miss Rowe lets us replace Wesley Parker's. I might be able to do that. I'd have to know Wes's iRacing number. Someone's going to race your car in another race and promises it will be super cool. Put this on. Back the gap. Boyd and Boyd, 32nd and 31st. Garrett Boyd and Rocky Boyd. That Pokemon car, by the way, that Boyd had was very nice. I'm trying to remember in my head whose car that was, but I'll figure it out in a second. Holston's car was the Pokemon car. Yeah, thanks, Autumn. I looked it up right when you said it. Lights are out on the pace truck. We're going to get set for a restart here. 50 laps to go. Still plenty of time and at least one more pit stop needed to make it to the end. And then Mikey out in front has Billy's kitty and puppy machine. The sprinkles everywhere. Makes me want to go to McDonald's and get some ice cream. Very vibrant pink too. So bright. I love it. That's not the one I wanted. That's the one I wanted. Lucas Lights went in second. With the Kevin Banana car. Mikey has, I believe it was Jeremy? Yeah, starting to remember things. Jeremy in the Juice World car. Cody Brown running 5th in Malia's Mountain Dew machine. Mike Chris and Joey's Texas Roadhouse car is 6th. Jeff Rachatsky and Ella's Bush's Beans car running in 7th. Ethan Evers has Austin's McDonald's machine running 8th. Cliff Mullins in the Shark Week Pontiac for Jack runs 9th. And Paul Galloway and Aspen's Billie Eilish car rounding out your top 10. You have Quinn Newton and James's Fortnite machine running in 11th. And Jay Munch in the Mario and Luigi car by Keeley running 12th. Stephen Maggio and Loriana's Gorilla Tag car running 13th. Trenton Sneed in the Tucker's Dragon Ball Z car running 14th. Will Spark, Braxton's Coke machine runs 15th. You have Maddox in the Hippopotame Pontiac by Andrew Beach running 15th. Will Spark, let me do already, yeah, he moved around on us. He dropped into the wrong spot. Ian Montrose in the Mr. Beast machine running 17th, painted by William. Travis Martin in Isaiah's NFL car 18th. Wes Parker, Foster's Taylor Swift car for that incident. He had to burn a faster pair. He's running 20th. Dalton and Luke's Fortnite machine 21st. Jeremy Scher, Ariana's Puppy machine 22nd. Wes Person, Skylar's Tally Hall car 23rd. Cody Cleaver, Admiral Trey's Boeing car 24th. Daniel Lawala and Olivia's Tennessee Puppies 25th. Hayden Knoll has Desiree's Awesome, I believe it was What's Not Awesome About Martians and Flowers was her comment or something along those lines. So it was pretty funny. She's running 26th there. Will Asherbanner has Mikey's car still nice and clean running 27th. Christian Delgado torn all to heck. Currently 2 laps down. And still out there running for Lily, trying to keep the car in the race. Adriana, running the Red Bull machine here with Randy Coyer currently 29th. Out of the race, Blake Giglio in the 16, Garrett Rory, Pokemon 38, and Rocky Boyd in the 6. Those 3 cars have retired. So we still have 29 cars running, most of which are on the lead lap still, all the way down to 25th. Oh, we're looking 4 wide. Fortunately, Joey's 21 Texas Roadhouse machine, driven by Mike Chris, decided not to make it 4 wide. Tucked back in line. David Nagel leads the outside line. I love looking at the back of the cars. It's the one that has the Fortnite just stands out so much. Can't tell these drivers not to go 3 wide as they want to keep the entertainment as high as possible. Go 3 wide, and Lucas Oisma just about dooring the number 1 of Bikey. Bikey Hoytsma making contact again as a 3 wide for the lead. Lucas wants to run lower than Bikey wants to run, so they're making contact quite a lot. And this is just a recipe for another wreck as tight as they're running. I would think they'd make it to that last pit stop and then go for it, but some of the drivers say that is boring and want to go crazy. So that's why we're going 3 wide. There's still 47 laps to go. Hoytsma gets his nose out in front. Hoytsma will lead that lap. Now it is all about bragging rights. We've bragged about all the race cars with the drivers. Oh, contact, Cody Brown, and there goes the wreck. Just had a feeling that was coming. 10th caution of the race. Looks like Cody Brown got out of shape. Let's see why he got out of shape. Go up to the drone here. Jump back a little bit. See if he gets contact. A little wiggle off of Lucas Hoytsma, then it caused Cody Brown to check up ever so slightly, and unfortunately J Munch was right on his back bumper, and that sets off the accident. Didn't have a lot of room for error. Brown gets down into Bikey and Edwards, and around they go. 4 and 19 up and into the outside wall, and the 19 goes back into it nose first. That'll be pretty significant contact. Pace and Lindsay avoiding everything pretty well so far. As the 4 goes up under the 19. Goodness gracious. Steven Maggio. Let's see what this Gorilla Tag car goes through here. The incident all unfold up at front. Maggio gets a little piece, bounces off the 4. Looks like he's going to be okay, then bounces off Dalton Hayes back into the outside wall, then back down the track in the 4. Quinn Newton goes up underneath him. Cody Cleaver says we should check out his view in the 747, so we're going to back it up and watch from the onboard of the 747 Admiral Trey's machine. If you ever seen the movie Days of Thunder, that's about what that looked like. Nicely done. Missing most of it. I think he got a little left side damage. Let's go back on the drone and see if he actually does make it through here. Misses the 1. Little bit of a clip to Joey's Texas Roadhouse car there. Mostly avoids the rest of it. 99 says we should check out the view there as well. Says couldn't see a thing. Ended up missing it. So let's go in the cockpit and see how they did that. Actually, let's go on the roof. I have a roof camera on these things. There we go. On the roof of the 99. Oh, narrowly missed Trenton. They're still wrecking. Oh my gosh, 19 up in the air. And getting slowed down is the best thing you can do. The only way that gets you in trouble if you slow down in time is somebody in the back pipe not behind you and get you run over, unfortunately. So you got to kind of keep an eye on your mirror and out front at the same time. That's why you get 2 eyes, right? One can look forward, one can look backward. Easier said than done, obviously. Jump back live. Damon Nagel has the lead. 13 Delgado gets a lap back. 99 says they hit the brakes and prayed. That's how they got through there. Edward says it was a close call for him in the Juice World car. Suppose we can jump back and look. Still under caution here. Edwards down there on the bottom, right behind the 1. He does get contact here. So remember, the 17 gets turned down into him. Just the slightest nudge here from the 69 after 17 checks up to stay off Lucas. Right there, that little bump. Mikey gets turned sideways, and then, wow, Hoytsma nearly gets into him. Let's see how bad the damage was for Lucas, because he does get turned around. He's currently 10th. '97 of Hoytsma, the winningest driver in SRL history, but only by a few over Blake Giglio. Giglio's out of the race, so doesn't have to worry about that. This race does go in our official stats. There goes Hoytsma getting turned. Boom, big hit from Ethan Evers. Even harder hit from the 56 of, I believe that was Hayden Lowell. And Hoytsma's car pretty damaged there. He may be seeing a fast repair in his future because that was a hard hit to the suspension. And yes, his car did have to take a fast repair as he is fully healed out there in 10th. If you're a Fortnite fan, we call that a med kit. Get full heals. Or 8 a golden banana if you're in the current season. Although it's instant, so I guess it's more like the med kit. Damon Nagel and Wes Parker, your front two, as they have stayed out on this caution. That means PetSmart will be racing Taylor Swift up front here. It's Aiden and Foster, if I remember correctly. Scorpions and spiders and turtles, so many different animals on that PetSmart car. Then you have Juice World and the Bush's Best right behind Prochatsky and Edwards. Then you see the Boeing Machine, Cody Cleaver, Cody Brown. The Codys are side by side. 17 and 747. Normally we don't do triple digits because, well, you see how hard it is to read on our scoreboard and it looks kind of fun. But just because it was a special request from Admiral Trey, we went ahead and did a triple digit number. Well, there you go. 747 out there on track. And yes, Foster's mom, your car is on the front row. You could say it's technically second, but if you really want to, you could say they're tied for first. They're both on the front row. Taylor Swift and PetSmart leading the battle. We have row 4, Dalton Hayes and Cliff Mullins. Luke and Jack going side by side there for the 7th spot. We have Lucas Hoytsma and Wes Person, Tally Hall and the Banana side by side. I believe we're getting ready for the restart. Yes, we are. Pace truck down off the racing surface. We're ready to go here. Talladega get back under green. Got about 40 laps to go. I still think one more pit stop. I don't think anyone can make it from here. Probably about lap 90 we can make it to the end. Damon Nagel, Mike Edwards, teammates at Delta Prime, jump out ahead of Wes Parker. Parker drops down in 3rd. This restart got pretty well strung out. There's a little bit of side-by-side back in the pack. The first car up out of line is Cliff Mullins. Now Dalton Hayes has jumped up and Lucas Hoytsma is going to jump up, and we'll be back to double file racing in a hurry. Wes Parker decides he wants to go for the lead. He's jumped out there. Has a push from Cody Cleaver. Dalton Hayes is now 3 wide as he tries to stay in line with the cars around him, but Jeff Prochatsky's pushed him out 3 wide. Taylor Swift going to the lead around the outside of Damon Nagel. Now we got Foster's machine out there in front. They have Cody Cleaver, Admiral Trey. Actually going to lead that lap in the 747. Now we are 3 wide at the front. Jeff Prochatsky with the number 5 all the way to the top. See a lot of cars in the background either trying to save their race cars till the end or have a little too much damage to be up in the main pack. We are having a battle up front. All these beautiful kids' paint schemes. Once we hit the stripe, we'll be on lap number 80. We have 40 to go. And now we get to do some actual racing. Drivers 3 wide making moves, trying to get clear with pushes from their, what we can call them, frenemies, because they're supposed to be battling one another. But they have to help each other to get there, so they're pushing their rivals to the front so that they can also get an advantage. If you know Darrell Waltrip, he calls that co-opetition. Cooperative competition. Cody Brown caught the apron there, dropped back a little bit on the inside line. The 5-car for Chotsky losing steam up there, so now it's just Wes Parker and Cody Cleaver battling for the race lead. Foster and Admiral Trey going at it at the front. Got Kevin in the banana machine running there in third. Oh, they're wrecking. Cliff Mullins, Jack's car, getting out of shape, going up against the fence. Somehow he stayed green. No one's been on the track sideways. Everyone just kind of bounced off one another and off the wall, but they didn't spin around backwards, and that's what triggers the caution. So unfortunately for the drivers caught up in that, that's going to spread the field out until they wreck again. Since we stayed green, let's go back and take a look under green and see what happened here. Let's back it up one more and go with the drone here. Watch from the 37 drone, high up overhead. Looks like the 19 just gets the back bumper of the 37 at the worst possible place, gets him all out of shape, and you see how no one is around backwards on the racetrack and no one is stopped on the racetrack. That's why the caution does not fly. Caution's triggered by iRacing's metrics, and unfortunately for these folks, didn't actually trigger one. I'm trying to see who else is in this. 19, probably. Maggio. And he gets turned down into the 01. 7 goes around. That's Wes Person. Or Pearson. I always say his name wrong. I never know which one is which. 19 just comes to a complete stop on the inside wall. Looks like now they're out there giraffing with the 7. This is back live. They're still on the lead lap, trying to maintain. Hayden Law had a very extensive repair of over 2 minutes. He has shown a lap down. He's out here side by side for some reason with the 01 Manchos. Those cars need to get single file. There's the main pack up ahead of them. This is what we mean by getting all spread out thanks to all that contact. Cody Cleaver with the high line has taken the race lead with push from Lucas Heusman, as they have not dropped to the bottom like so many cars have done. They're staying up high, which is a very good move. As long as you can get the driver behind you to stay with you, that'll actually be the faster way to go. So these 8 cars still in the main pack. Then you have the 69, the 01, and the 56. Pack number 2. 9th, 10th, and the first car a lap down, which is Hayden in 25th. Then we have Trenton Sneed leading this pack. The Dragon Ball Z car. Ethan Evers, Paul Gallimore, they're all lead lap cars. That wreck really scrambled everybody. This group all side by side. They need to get single file and try to run down the cars ahead of them. Here goes Cliff dropping down in line. Thinking maybe that second group caught the first group, and that's why they were side by side briefly, but I think they should get these cars in line and start to run down the cars ahead. The more cars you have in your pack, the better your cars are aerodynamically, and that makes them faster if you can all work together. You have Brandon Bikey, Daniel Llewellyn, Will Asherbranner. It's 20th, 21st, 22nd. Then you have Maggio and Pearson. They're working their way around Randy Coyer. Hopefully Foster's mom was able to see Foster's car out in front. It did happen briefly. But Wes Parker is in this lead group, and it could happen again. There you go. Cody Cleaver. Admiral Trey out in front. Lucas Heusman and Kevin leading the inside line. Like Cleaver started to drop down. Now he's going to go ahead and drop all the way down in front of Lucas Heusman. That leaves the outside line to Mike Edwards and Dalton Hayes. Edwards has Jeremy's Juice World car, trying to take the lead here. Got the nice tight camera shot because this pack's so small now. Looks like second pack with Trenton Sneed is slowly catching this group, even though they have fewer cars, because this lead group is running side by side and that second group is single file. That'll make this group faster than the lead pack. Even though there's more cars up here, they're battling side by side. That'll allow, ever so slowly, this group to catch up. They work their way around the 13 of Delgado, who once again insists on staying on the racetrack instead of dropping down on the apron like he would think they would want to. Mikey in the Juice World car with Jeremy's paint scheme breaks out to the lead. And here comes back Admiral Trey on the inside line. The inside has a shorter way around. They do get a lot of speed through the corners. But when they come out of the corner, Dalton Hayes can push Mike Edwards pretty good with the momentum they get on that high side, and they end up back side by side again. .7 still the gap. Back to Trenton Sneed as they stopped getting as much of a gain as they were getting. Then it's 11 seconds from pack 2 to pack 3. That gap is dropping down. 11.4. See if this group can catch up. As long as that lead pack battles, everyone has a chance. Still 32 laps to go. Anything can happen. There's still a pit stop to go. We could have another caution, bunch the field back up together, and then everyone on the lead lap would have a chance. So don't count your car out of it yet. Hang in there, kids. 30 laps to go. Field spread out by a wreck that didn't trigger a caution. Part of the race might get a little stale. If you got your game to play on your phone or something, now might be an okay time for that. Only 4 cars out of the race, everyone else still going. Run through the field for you. Mike Edwards leading in the Juice World car by Jeremy. Dalton Hayes second in the Luke Fortnite machine. Cody Cleaver third in the Admiral Trey Boeing car. Damon Nagel, Aiden's PetSmart car running in 4th. Lucas Weitzman and Kevin's Bananas running there in the, well, now 4th spot as he passes Dalton. Damon Nagel now 5th. Jeff Rachatsky and Ella's Bush's Best car running, well, now 5th as they keep passing one another. Foster's Taylor Swift car runs 7th, and Cody Brown and Malia, almost said it wrong, Malia's Mountain Dew race machine running in 8th. Trenton Sneed leading pack number 2. 7.4 the gap and dropping. They are gaining on that lead pack. He has Tucker's Dragon Ball Z car 9th, Ethan Evers, Austin's, I'm going to call it the McDonald's Prime car because it sounds cool, running 10th. Paul Gallimore, the Billie Eilish car, very cool car, running in 11th. Great job, Aston. Ian Montrose, Williams Feastables machine, running in 12th. Jay Munch and Keeley's Mario and Luigi machine, running 13th. He is 2.7 seconds back. He's lost the group in front of him. So he's kind of by himself. He'll fall back eventually to Travis Martin and company. Travis running 14th in Isaiah's NFL car. Andrew Beach has Maddox's Hippopotamu machine running in 15th. Pace and Lindsay with all that nose damage, hard to keep up by themselves, but in the draft they're doing okay. Able to stay tucked on Andrew Beach for Jenna's Frisky's machine. Cliff Mullins, the Shark Week car, saw him bounce off the wall, got some damage for sure, but it looks okay from the nose perspective, and that's the most important piece of this car. He's got it tucked in the draft with Payson and Beach. He is currently 17th for Jack. Mike Chris and Joey's Texas Roadhouse car fell all the way back to 18th after battling for the lead early in this restarted segment. Might have to see pit stop soon for car like Damon Nagel and Wes Parker. They've been out there a long time. Jeremy Scherer has Ariana's machine running in 19th. I had to figure out what Will Spark was doing now. She goes 5 laps down. Loriana's Gorilla Tag machine, wow, 19 seconds back of the next group. Currently 20th, still in the lead lap. Has the 7 of Tally Hall for Skyler running right behind in 21st. Brandon Bikey has Billy's number 1 machine running in 22nd. Has Daniel Llewellyn in tow in the Tennessee car for Olivia. Willa Ashebrenner has Mikey's Oceans car running 24th. Hayden Lowell has Desiree's car running in 25th. 1 lap down, but still out there trying to get that lucky dog from a caution. Christian Delgado, his car's so beat up. He is running 4 laps down, but still soldiering on in the 26th spot for Lily. Then you have Randy Coyer, the Red Bull car. This car has been through all kinds of hell, as you see the leaders going by to put him 5 laps down now. And Coyer, 27th, still running Adriana's Red Bull paint scheme. And Will Spark, we just saw him get lapped again. Braxton's car 5 laps down. And a rough go for those. Quinn Newton in the 4, Blake Giglio in 16, Garrett Boyd 38, and Rocky Boyd out of the race. So we start to think about pit stops. This orange machine at the back of this group in 8th place, Damon Nagel, is the worst one on fuel. It's been 35 laps since this car has been to the pit lane. Most of the other cars came down 18 laps ago and at least took fuel. Some of them took tires as well. Calm before the storm, says Mr. Outlaw in chat. He's not wrong. A veteran of many of these Sidewinder Super Speedway races, and he's done pretty well in a few and even won a handful. He is speaking the truth. This is the calm before the storm. We're going to get the pit stops, and then people are going to start pushing and shoving and trying to win the race for themselves, and then all bets are off. We do have 3 attempts at the green-white checker, should we need them. This is Outlaw's favorite part of the race, when things are kind of calm. Getting down to the end. Less than 30 to go. Anybody in the pits now can make it to the end. Cody Cleaver, Admiral Trey lead the race as they gone single file in this top pack. Guess they saw that the second group was catching up. They still are catching up. Down under 6 seconds now. Although they are hitting lapped cars, and this is going to get spicy, and here's your caution. Unbelievable. That made no sense. I don't know what they were thinking. I really don't. See Llewellyn, Ashebrenner, and Coyer, and Trenton tries to go right through the middle, and Coyer comes down on them. Fortunately, it doesn't seem like too much damage for most of the cars run a lead lap, although maybe towards the end of that wreck that might change. I saw the blue car heading up to the wall. Ethan looks okay. Montrose, he might have an issue here. Is he overcorrects? Nope, he's good. So looks like minimal damage for these cars. Most of them just got sideways. Nobody took a bad hit that was on a lead lap. The car that really got torn up was the one that was 6 laps down, so not so bad for the group around them. Randy Coyer involved in yet another incident in that Red Bull machine, keeping the Red Bull meme alive in iRacing. Alright, everyone should come down, fill up the tanks, and be done. As far as needing fuel, everyone should have gas to go. All the way to the end. This is a well-timed caution for Damon Nagel. Let's see if we can talk to Damon. I know he was hanging out in chat. I know he'll probably have to pit here, but we'll try to be quiet when he pits. Damon, DG, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Did you just get lucky or what?
Very lucky. I had 5 laps left.
5 laps left, he said. That was cutting it close. You got the yellow you needed. Were you worried?
Wesley was messaging me, but I can't chat while I'm driving in VR, so I was hoping he was going to pit with me, but couldn't confirm.
Yeah, he was about 9 laps better than you, but still 8 laps worse than the rest of your group. So I'm going to let you pit here and be quiet for a moment so you can focus.
I'm all set. I'm all good.
Okay, making sure. But, man, what a race so far. And you're going to be good to go to the end from here. Do you think the intensity is going to ramp up?
I think these last, 25 laps or so is going to take a long time now.
Yeah, we're going to be, what, 23 to go, I think, when we get launched, maybe 22. And yeah, I agree wholeheartedly that it's gonna really pick up. You know, the pay window's
Yeah,
open if the last pit stop's done.
I'm glad I still got one fast repair left, though.
There you go. Fast repair in the bank's always a good thing with this. As you said, it's going to get crazy. Anytime we put money on the line, and if you didn't know, there's $50 on the line for the winner of this thing. So,
I did not know that. I forgot.
yeah, so it's going to be interesting. It's going to be people going for it. You know, that $50 is $50. You know what I mean?
Heck yeah.
All right. Well, here we go. Coming out in 8th spot for this restart. You got your tank full of fuel. You even grabbed 4 tires there, so you're good to go to the end. The top 2 did not take tires, and we'll see if that's an advantage for you or if it's not really a thing. You know, super speedway racing, you never really know. Some of them it works, some of them it don't.
Yeah.
Why not have them if you got them, though, right?
Exactly.
All right. Good luck, Damon.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Damon Nagel in the 86. We went to chat with him about his fuel. He got very fortunate that yellow came out. He said he was 5 laps away from having to pit under green. And instead, he gets to stay up in the lead pack and fight for the win here. Field gets all bunched back together with that caution. Lucas Weitzma, Cody Brown, Wes Parker, Mike Edwards, Dalton Hayes, Cody Cleaver, Jeff Rachowski, Damon Nagel, Paul Gallimore, Ian Montrose, your top 10. And boy, Randy Coyer is just not making any friends out there tonight. I don't want to pick on anybody, but he has had a rough race in that Red Bull car. And you know, well, if you don't know the iRacing memes, the Red Bull car, that's kind of how it goes for the Red Bull cars. Lucas Weitzma up front, took no tires here. 7-second pit stop, filled it full of fuel. Now he leads. Cody Brown, same strategy in the 17. Mountain Dew car. Gonna restart second. First car to take tires is going to be Taylor Swift. Foster's 22 scheme. Wes has 4 fresh tires. Well, actually, not 4. I think he took 2. 11-second stop for Wes, so I think he took 2 tires. Mike Edwards, same story, 2 tires and comes out 4th. Dalton Hayes, 2 tires, comes out 5th in Luke's paint scheme. And then 4 tires, finally. Cody Cleaver in 6th in Admiral Trey's car. This car has been so fast. He is running 6th. Jeff Rachowski in Ella's car 7th. Damon Nagel and Aiden in 8th. Gallimore and Aspen 9th. William and Montrose running 10th. Ethan Evers and Austin in 11th. Mike, Chris, and Joey in 12th. Jay Wench and Keeley running in 13th. Jeremy Scherer and Ariana in 14th. Andrew Beach and Maddox 15th. Trenton Sneed and Tucker run in 16th. Payson, Lindsay, and Jenna running in, well, he just moved 17th. Stephen Maggio, there he is, still on a lead lap, running 18th with Loriana. Travis Martin and Isaiah's car run in 19th. Brandon Bikey and Billy's scheme 20th. Hayden Lowell does get his lap back. He now has Desiree on the lead lap 21st. Wes Pearson and Skyler at the Tally Hall running 22nd. Car looks in good shape. Cliff Mullins and Jack. Car's been involved in just about everything. He's been shark attacking every car out there, it feels like. Not always Cliff's doing, but that car just seemed to be attracted to other cars and taking bites out of them. 23rd right now for Jack and Cliff. Will Asherbrander, first car 1 lap down, and the Clean Oceans Team C's car with Mikey. Daniel Wallen has Olivia's car 25th, and it finally looks like it's been pulled all back out. The fenders are all good to go. Maybe he'll be competitive here. He's 1 lap down with Asherbrander. Will Spark, Braxton's car. This car is now 2 laps down. Christian Delgado and Lily, they're still soldiering on. They're 6 laps down, and Randy Coyer out there in 28th. Very beat up Adriana Red Bull Energy car. Still only 4 out of the race. They are Quinn Newton, Giglio, Boyd, and Boyd. Restart underway. Looks like Lucas went pretty early to get the field spread out. Probably not a bad idea. They'll go single file for a little bit, and then they will all bunch back up like an accordion. So they go single file well back to, I believe, around Trenton. And just ahead of them now Looks like the 15 of Scherer. 3 cars side by side now. The whole front pack goes up to the top line, leaves Lucas Hoitzman and Cody Brown at the bottom. 22 laps to go. We're all done taking fuel. Except for Will Spark. I think he took the wave around. He's hoping for a caution within the next 15 laps or so. That's how he got to be 2 laps down from 3. Jeremy and Juice World going to lead that lap. Got a bit of a gap forming once again. I believe that is the top 11 together, and they're crashing again. Pack number 2 is crashed. Pace and Lindsay is going to get turned around. But that second group was falling back a little bit, and I guess someone got antsy, and back under caution we go. The second pack having a wreck here. Let's see what starts it all up ahead of Payson. Payson comes right up on the bumper of the 56, and that's how it ends up going around. Oh, vicious hit for J Munch. Unfortunately, Cliff Mullins in there again with Jack's machine. Is that Andrew Beach losing it all by himself? What happened there? Andrew's behind Trent and gets up into the outside wall and just loses it. I've never seen that out of Beach. Beach normally a very good super speedway racer. Maybe we'll check in with them and see if a cat jumped on his arm or something. Find out what happened. Did a cat jump on your arm, sir?
No. Cliff said stay up high, and we were trying to drag him along, and whenever I went to go back up, the whole car just got real loose on me, and it slapped me into the wall, and just, I suck.
10-4, I was hoping you had some kind of excuse.
It's just the genuine truth. I tried to help my teammate. I should have just stuck with Trenton and tried to push him up front, but it happens. We still got both fast repairs. I'm going to go down here and use one and see if we can't get linked up with our teammates and try it again without the mistake this time.
10-4, we'll see if you can't get Maddox's scheme up there towards the front again, and we'll stop doing silly things.
Stop doing silly things.
Alright, bye. Good luck.
Thank you.
Andrew Beach. Well, at least he's honest. J Munch apparently out of this one. 69 car on the pit lane. He's saying good luck to everyone in chat. I think he has an extended repair after that. Saw him take a very hard hit to the outside wall. Let's go down and have a chat. J Munch, DG, you have a copy?
How's it going?
Well, better than you, I would say. First of all, are you okay after that hit? That was vicious.
We got checked out in the infield care center, and neck's a little sore, but I think we'll be alright.
Neck's a little sore. If that's all you got to complain about, I think you're doing okay, because that was one very vicious hit. Oh my gosh, you just hit the outside wall and Beybladed around. Man,
yeah,
oh man.
It was pretty bad. So unfortunately, that was our last repair previously, and engine blew up. Had to tow it, so it's gonna be done for the night.
Done for the night, unfortunately, for the 69 car. Hopefully we don't have enough time to repair a 30-minute engine repair. Impressive,
yeah,
but at least you had so far the coolest wreck of the night.
Yeah, well, I'm glad it did something.
Yeah, you went and Beybladed around. That was kind of fun. Congrats on, I guess, getting to relax for the last handful of laps and watch the carnage unfold. At least you don't have to crash anymore. You're done.
No, that's it.
All right, bud. Get on out of here. We appreciate you racing with us. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
And Jay mentioned the 69 car. Says the motor's blown and he is done for the night as all the fast repairs had been used. Cliff Mullins reports, sorry, Jack, I tried. I guess he's taking a lengthy repair as well. Sitting on the pit lane. Looks like Jeremy Scherer's down there. 15 car. And Randy Coyer down there. A lot of cars taking extensive repairs. Coyer, Delgado, J Munch, Cliff Mullins. Let's see if Cliff goes a lap down here or not. That'll be telling. I don't think he's rolling yet, so yeah, he's going to go that lap down. That'll leave us 22 on the lead lap. Taylor Swift number. I don't know about you. I'm feeling 22. Lucas Hoitzman in the bananas with Kevin's machine leading this race. Mike Edwards, Cody Brown, Wes Parker, Dalton Hayes, your top 5. Looks like we got about 22 cars in good shape. Daniel Wallen's car looks a lot better than it used to. Daniel's running 23rd. Let's take a look at the fast repairs, see who has those on reserve still. I'm sure we'll see a lot of 2s now. We looked at them earlier. No, there's a lot of 1s. Hoitzman still has one. Edwards still has one. Parker, Hayes, Christopher still have one. Cleaver, Admiral Trey still have both of them. Gallimore has one. Prochaski has both. Nagel has one. Montrose is out. Sneed has used both, or has both. Bikey and Person have one each. Pace and Lindsay still has them both. Travis Martin, Hayden Lowell have used one apiece. Ethan Evers has used them both, so he is out of them. Ashburner still has 2 to go. Lewis Park has used them both. Where's your boy Coyer? He is 28, 8 laps down, still running. There's the Red Bull Toyota towards the back, just ahead of William. There he is. That car has been through so much. Look how high the nose is. That's wild. So much damage to that car. Still running. Field works out of turn number 4. Lights are out on our Silverado pace truck. We're getting set for a restart. Under 20 to go. Business is going to pick up. These next 18 laps might take a while. Hopefully not. Hopefully they don't wreck until the end. I mean, preferably they would not wreck at all, but I know that's just not going to happen. Lucas gets the restart here. He goes just about as soon as the pace truck gets past the yellow cone. Lucas gets a huge lead, trying to string the field out and not get crashing. That'll work for maybe a half lap. So the field will then all get in line, get the draft, and bunch back together. Hoitzman leads Cody Brown. Mike Edwards is going to jump up in front of Wes Parker and Taylor Swift. Off they go on the high line. We're 3x3 already up front. As I said, half a lap. It'll work for Lucas. Down into turn number 3 they go. You see how spread out in single file they are behind this, but they'll start catching up and jumping out as well. I think Will Sparks still did not pit. He's now shown on the lead lap in the 45. Already got 3 wide, 2 laps into this restart. Now they sort that out. Go ahead and tell me in chat who you're rooting for. Drop your numbers. If you don't know the number, tell me the paint scheme. We're getting down towards the end of it. 16 laps to go. We go 3 wide into turn number 3 at the front of the field. Cody Cleaver and Admiral Trey jump up to the top. We had the 01 of Montrose and the Mr. Beast scheme there. $16 laps to go. Now 15 as we hit the stripe. Red Cell rooting for that 81 car. Dragon Ball Z scheme. It's 13th and last car in this lead pack. He's where he needs to be. Pack number 2 seems to have dropped off and trying to not be involved in anything as they're all single file. See him back there. And Jeremy's Juice World. Foster's Taylor Swift and Admiral Trey's Boeing leading these lines. 14 laps to go as the 14 car battles the 22 for the lead. I don't want to call this the calm before the storm again, but it's kind of what it feels like. Even though they're not that calm at 3 wide, it still feels like they're kind of behaving. We don't see a lot of pushing and shoving at the moment. Here goes Wes Parker to the bottom line. Gets ahead of Mike Edwards. Mike Chris trying to get a draft off of Mike Edwards. The Mikes go side by side. Wes Parker jumps up in front of the Mike Christopher machine. Oh, there they go. There's the pushing and shoving, and we are going to go back under caution again as Hayden Lowell goes around. Pace Truck's even going to get involved in that one as he gets hit by Cody Brown. Hard to see quite where that one triggered. Well, we got some torn up race cars again. See, oh, a checkup from Wes Parker, and that just stacks him up. Yeah, when Wes went to pull up to that middle line, it was a very late block and did not give the cars behind him a whole lot of time to adjust to it. And unfortunately, that looks like what ended up causing this. Let's go back a little further. Watch the 22 come up the track, blocks that middle line. They start stacking up, and that accordion effect just goes back through the field, and this is the result of that. Just like McDowell, absolutely. If you watch the Talladega ending, that is precisely what just happened. That was never going to go good, as late as that block was. Unfortunately, quite a few cars torn up in this one. I think Trenton makes it through here. Oh, no, he got rear-ended. Gallimore got his right rear. But for the most part, Trenton's okay. The nose is fine. The sides are fine. Got a little right rear damage in the 81. Let's watch Gallimore's perspective rolling through here. Watch the middle line just check up from this block. They'll start stacking up, stacking up, stacking up. The accordion gets to Dalton Hayes. Hayes not able to stay off of the 5 of Prochatsky. And then all carnage, chaos breaks loose in the background. Trenton may have a tiny bit of nose damage too. We go back under caution with 13 to go. Quite a few folks are going to be hitting the pit lane to try and get repairs. I think Cody Brown on and off with a fast repair. 99 says they're Lightning McQueen. I don't know if I believe that. We'll watch the 99 go through this wreck once we get back to it. Oh, that wreck is wild. We're going on the roof. Oh, not McQueen, you hit him. You did good not to get turned, but you did hit him. See a little bit of contact with Lucas's car right there. Pushed him up into the wall again. Poor Lucas, nothing to do with that and gets torn up. At least he still had the fast repairs. There goes the block. And they start checking up. There goes Prochatsky down into Hoytsma. Off the bumper of Hayes. Hayes gets turned down. Hopefully someone cleared the black flag for Cody Brown. So Cody got slid through the pits. So now we have a ton of cars on the pit lane doing damage repair, including Lucas. He's not wanting to use the fast repair if he has one. I think he has one. I think he's saving it. Still plenty of time to tear up race cars. 11 laps to go. There's Lucas in the Ford. So, Foster and Taylor Swift leading the race. In that Taylor Swift car. Admiral Trey, Cody Cleaver. Boeing Machine runs in second. Mike Edwards, Jeremy Juice World running third. Mike Chris, Joey's Texas Roadhouse in fourth. Ian Montrose Williams Feastables car in fifth. Dalton Hayes running Luke's Fortnite car in the sixth spot. Cody Brown, Malia's Mountain Dew car seventh. You have Jenna's number 99 running in 8th. Wes Person, Skyler running in 9th. Stephen Maggio and Oriana. I couldn't remember how to say it. My brain's gone to mush. Running in 10th. Ethan Evers, Austin running 11th. You have Isaiah's NFL car 12th. Braxton in the Coke Machine 13th. Random Bikey and Billy's car running in the 14th spot. Aiden running 15th. Will Ashbrenner, Mikey's car runs 16th. Aspen running 17th. They have Olivia sitting on the pit lane getting repairs, still in the lead lap in 18th. Kevin's car looking a little beat up, but still the nose looks good, and that's the important piece. Currently 19th on the lead lap. You have Ella's car 20th, lead lap as well. Took some damage repair. There's Tucker, Corvette looking okay. Had that little right rear damage. Trenton had the crew pull that back out. Desiree's car on a lead lap. Took a minute and 50 of repairs, but they pulled as much fender and sheet work away as they could. Andrew Beach, Maddox's machine 22nd. And Llewellyn just now rolling off the pit lane. Has Olivia's car still in the race running in 23rd. Cliff Mullins' Shark Week car is 3 laps down, but he is out there hitting the wall for some reason. Under yellow. I think he's trying to get away from Delgado. Delgado has a brand new race car now, just about. Our left side's still a little banged up. Over 2.5 minutes of repairs. 4 laps down, but the car looks much better shape than it did. Then you have Randy Corver. The nose looking okay. The left side's a little banged in. 26th, last car still running out of the race. Jeremy Scher 27th, Jay Munch 28th, Quinn Newton 29th, Blake Giglio 30th, Garrett Boyd 31st, and Rocky Boyd 32nd. Getting set for the restart. Pace truck's off and we're heading into the tri-oval. Be 10 laps to go when we get to the line. Now we're really going to see the, I don't want to say drama, but we're going to see the urgency as immediately the 11 jumps to the outside line and goes around some folks. Paul Gallimore wasting no time jumping up to 3 wide. Will Sparks' car just did not go on that restart. You see the difference from how Lucas's restart's got everybody single file and how this one has everyone on top of each other. That's why Lucas was rolling so early. Now we're trying to get the third line going. 19 of Maggio up there. Now the 1 of Bikey going to jump up there and join. The 747 and 22 battle up at the front. Foster against Admiral Trey. You have Joey in there. Jeremy. Really starting to get that 3 wide going again. They've made it up to the 3rd row. Travis Martin in the 63 with Isaiah's NFL car jumped up there. 9 laps to go. Whoa! Mike Edwards got pushed a little sideways. Nice save by Mikey and a nice job by the cars behind him to give him room. That could have been a big wreck. Which kids get in their car in victory lane? We've still got 23 cars that have a shot at it. Realistically 22 in this lead pack. And Maggio on the 19 leads that lap from the high line. These cars are 3x3, 18 deep. This is crazy. Oh, they're shifting lanes back here at the back. Fortunately, they both went in the same direction. Both went down the track, Will Spark and Lucas Oitzman, so they stay off of one another. Someone's fading off the back of this group. It looks like Hayden Lowell dropping back. Outside lane starting to fall back again. Middle and the low lanes proving to be the best, but once you're down there, you're kind of stuck. If you're in that low lane, you can't really go anywhere. There goes Dalton Hayes to the top, and they're wrecking. Dalton Hayes went up to the top and immediately did not go good. Let's go back and find that Fortnite car for the 47. Looked like he went up to the top to try and get to the front and immediately went around. I don't think the car behind him stayed off of him. Nope, Maggio just gets right in the back of him. Sends him down the track. That was very immediate. Dalton Hayes up in front. A bit of a late block, but Maggio did not lift at all either. So I'd probably maybe 50-50 that one. Maybe, I don't know. Let's watch it from the 19. Cody Brown was involved there. Let's see, cockpit view. Definitely never lifted, that's for sure. Definitely never lifted. And of course gets through it perfectly fine. Running 6th now. This late in the race, lifting is usually not a thing that's going to happen. It's just a typical late race Talladega situation there. Hayes wanted to go to the front. 19 didn't want to slow down at all. These cars don't make contact very good. As you saw there, the front bumper goes up underneath the back of the car and lifts it off the ground. And around went Dalton Hayes. Quite a few other cars collected there. Throw the brick on the pedals, says Jake in the chat. Let's try to pick out who else is involved here. Natalie Hall, car number 7, Wes Pearson, Ethan Evers, Cody Brown. Looks like Prochaski did some avoidance there in the 5. For some reason I can't find him. There we go. He's at the back of the field here. Here comes the wreck. Oh my goodness, Andrew Beach sliding through there. Oh, Beach gets up and into the outside wall towards the end of it. Oh my goodness, he did a good job not originally hitting, I believe that was Damon Nagel, but then he overcorrects into the outside wall and hits a ton in that 71 car. It was close for Trenton. Let's go watch through the, jumped ahead already. Trenton makes it through. You can jump back quicker. There we go. All of it unfolded right around them. My goodness, that was close. Orange 81 right in the middle of every lane. Let's take out the cars right in front of him and beside him. Next thing you know, Trenton's like, well, all right. Cody, you did almost make it. Unfortunately, almost didn't really help. Although your car's still in good shape. A little bit of both, Dalton. That's why I said 50-50-ish, I think. Only got a minute of damage out of that, so that's not too bad. At least you didn't, plow the nose into the wall or anything. So Malia's Mountain Dew machine still in the hunt here. Just going to lose a few spots, about 20. Goes back to 22nd. We seen a guy in a truck race. We had, I think it was 37, 38 trucks on track. All but one of them crashed. And the one that didn't won the race. So if you're on a lead lap, you have a chance at this. Currently 23 cars in the lead lap. Cliff Mullins back to 1 lap down. Christian Delgado 2 laps down. Coyer 10 laps down. It was definitely late, Hayes, but he also didn't lift. Drove right through you. So it was a bad block and he didn't lift. That's why I said 50-50. Both are true. Steven says it was not late. I don't know. I felt like it was a little late. It wasn't egregiously late. It wasn't like Wes's earlier, stacked up the field and caused the wreck. It wasn't that bad, no. Alrighty. Cliff is your lucky dog. He'll get Jack Shark Week car back on a lead lap. 24 cars. We'll have a shot at this thing with 3 laps to go. As the lights are out on our pace truck and we're going to get set for a restart. We have 3 attempts at a green-white checker. Hopefully we don't need them. I feel like I know better with this group. Racy Mug popping in chat, rooting for the Trenton Steam Machine, of course, as his nephew. Currently Trenton in the 8th spot. All the pitting should be done except for needing damage repair. Everyone has enough fuel, unless we, well, even if the green-white checkers, I think. Well, we're about to find out. Pace truck heading off the track. Restart coming. See when Cody decides to go. And that's from now until the green flag. Normally, when guys don't have teammates around them, they wait all the way until the green flag. Which would be right about... Oh, he went a little early. A little early. So you got to jump on the 22 of Parker. He moves up to the top side. The top, usually the advantage on the backstretch. A little odd to see him do it before turn 1. And he's going to drop down here in front of Mike Christopher. Checks up that inside line, and in doing so, outside line is going to have the position that he wanted to block in eventually. Yes, that's what I meant by Trenton is his nephew. Already 3 wide. Wes Parker to the front. Mike Edwards trying to stay on him, but here comes 747 on the inside line. Wes drops down to block that. The 19 of Maggio up high with the push from Travis Martin. They're going to surge towards the front, try to battle for the lead. And Maggio does get the nose out in front. Maggio and the 63 of Martin lead that lap, but only just over Mike Edwards, and then the 22 of Parker was third at the line. We've got a massive pack of cars, all 3 wide. Oh, contact! Mike Christopher gets up into Payson Lindsay. Lots of wiggles going on. Lead pack has 22 cars. Cliff Mullins, Daniel Llewellyn on a lead lap, not in this pack. That could put them in a spot to be able to drive around everybody. And I think I'm going to not say it until we actually do it. Oh, we're 4 wide. This is a horrible idea. We make it to the white flag, so this is the last lap of the race. 4 wide going into turn number 1. They get it down to 3. Mike Edwards out in front of Wes Parker. This is going to get spicy. Rachotsky trying to go through the middle. I believe that's Trenton leading the high lane. Lots of pushing and shoving. Wes Parker is underneath Mike Edwards, shoving him down the backstretch. Somehow we haven't crashed yet. We get into turn 3. Rachotsky gets turned down into Edwards. Edwards, he's going to be out in front. There goes the massive wreck behind. There's still 4 cars racing for this thing. We have Edwards and the 01 of Montrose going into the tri-oval. Montrose out in front in the Mr. Beast machine. The Fortnite car of Dalton Hayes trying to get by him. They make contact. Still the Montrose out in front. Dalton Hayes can't find a way around. Montrose is going to get the win in the 01 car and takes William and Mr. Beast to victory lane. What a finish that was. We were treated to there. My goodness. William and Mr. Beast and Ian Montrose going to victory lane. That is going to be Dalton Hayes in second, Mike Edwards in third, and Cody Cleaver will bring it home fourth. What a finish we were just treated to there. Lucas Weiser and Kevin bring it home in fifth. Desiree Hayden Lowell in sixth. Will Spark damaged, beat up, and crosses the line seventh. Gallimore will get credit for eighth. Wes Parker ninth. Asher Brenner in 10th. Man, oh man, what a finish that was. Let's go grab Ian Montrose in the 0-1 and have a chat. Ian, DG, have a copy?
Hey, DG.
Well, that was one whale of a finish. Did you have any idea you were going to pull that off as all the cars were crashing around you?
No, and then that block at the end was a bit on Dalton was hit and miss. And yeah, thank you to him for not wrecking me. But yeah, no, that was fun. That was crazy cool end in the end.
Well, we bring that Mr. Beast 0-1 car to victory lane for William, and how good does that feel to be a little bit heavier in the pocket after that?
Oh yeah, well, William, number one, we wouldn't have done it without you there. That paint scheme made us as quick as heck, and great job on the paint scheme. It looks awesome, and yeah, it's a great job to put it in. That $50 will be going straight back to that school. Hopefully the teacher can buy the kids something nice with it, so yeah.
There you go. All right, bud. Well, congrats on the win. Awesome to kick that money right back to where it came from, and hopefully you had a good time out here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for putting this on, DG. Appreciate the league. Appreciate everybody for coming out tonight. It was a great cause, and again, great job to all the kids for the paints. Every paint scheme looked really cool out there, so it was really fun.
10-4, we appreciate you. Thanks for chatting with us a couple times, and yeah, go out there and enjoy it. Have a good old party.
Appreciate it, DG. Have a good one, mate.
Ian Montrose getting the win in 0-1, bringing Williams' car home in victory lane. Let's see if we can track down Dalton Hayes before he disappears. His second place finish here. There he is. Dalton, DG, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I got you.
Well, it was oh so close. What did you maybe need to pull off the win there as you're battling Montrose back to the line?
Honestly, yeah, I just shouldn't have been selfish and tried to push Mike, but I felt like I was gonna wreck him because of the momentum I had. So I just did what I could. I don't know if I had any damage at this point because it was a long race, but uh, I'm still happy with the P2. I back-to-back nights of P2 kind of stings, but hey, it was all fun and games. I had fun. I'm glad I could get Luke a second place. I did everything I could to try and get a win. I think I went from like uh, 19th or so to second in the green white checker basically that we had. So shout out to Luke for the Fortnite car. I'm sorry I couldn't get it one spot better. And shout out to Brody, Broadman in Twitch. I know he was cheering my nephew. I know he was cheering me on. So I had a lot of fun. I'm glad that, and I hope all the kids, if they're still up, or whenever they go back and watch this, they enjoyed it because that's what it was all about. I mean, the kids and stuff.
Absolutely.
So,
Well, we almost got that victory umbrella, but not quite the victory royale that you were looking for. You did have a little right front damage, so maybe that was hindering you a bit coming back to the line, but you got right to Montrose's bumper. Was there ever any thought to maybe move him a bit?
I mean, I did everything I could. I mean, I wasn't like trying to wreck him or anything, but I thought I might be able to get to his inside whenever I went around Mike and tried to do like a little slingshot action, but it just wasn't meant to be. Like you said, I think I had a little bit of damage there that might have slowed me down because kind of felt like I was a parachute.
10-4. Congrats on that strong second place run for Luke in the Fortnite machine. We appreciate you coming out and racing this race with us, and have a good evening.
You too, thanks.
Let's go grab Mikey in the 14. Michael, DG, you got a copy?
Hi.
Hi. Well, you nearly pulled it off. You're one of the 4 cars that survived the big wreck and were there at the end. What did you maybe need to try and pull off the win here?
Nothing. They had too much of a run there. I could have blocked more, but I felt like Ian would have not lifted, rightfully so. But yeah, I thought the seas parted, but they squeezed through. That was that was a long race, but it was no Bristol, so I'll take it.
Yeah, I was going to say, was this better or worse than Bristol? And now we know that we can shorten it by about 20 laps.
I think we're all just so traumatized by Bristol. I don't know. It's hard to compare.
I think this was still better, at least. There was some green flag, at least.
Yeah, it was fun. Kind of crazy. Ian led one lap and won it, and considering every time I saw him, we were passing him, lapping him. So, yeah, he was one of the lap cars he wouldn't want to move. So,
yep.
But yeah, he came out of nowhere. So pretty cool. Dalton got second as well. Didn't really get to work with many teammates because such a big field, but that was a fun race.
10-4. Congrats on that P3, and you got one last shout out for Jeremy.
Yep, Jeremy and this very good-looking paint, Juice World, and then Autumn for putting this on, Wesley for helping out, Ethan for doing some admin stuff, and then you for putting this together as well. It was long, but it was fun, and let's do the next one.
10-4. All right, bud. Congrats on that P3 run tonight. Get on out of here. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thanks, man. Have a good night.
Do have to say thanks to Adam Crozier. He couldn't be here tonight because of an emergency family situation, but he did help us tremendously getting all these paints out to the driver, so appreciate him. Thanks to Autumn for helping us put this on. We always have a great time with this project. Hopefully you enjoyed watching at home. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Let's run through our final results here for this kids race and see how we all played out. We have Ian Montrose, Dalton Hayes, Mike Edwards getting on the podium. Cody Cleaver and Lucas Weitzman bring home top 5. Hayden Lowell, Paul Gallimore, Will Asherbranner, Mike Christopher, and Wes Pearson bring home top 10s. Page 2, we got Ethan Evers, Brandon Bikey, Steven Maggio, Travis Martin, Trenton Sneed, Cliff Mullins, Jeff Perchotsky, Daniel Wallen, Cody Brown, and Andrew Beach. And Payson Lindsay, Damon Nagel, Wes Parker, Will Spark, Christian Delgado, Randy Quaver, Jeremy Scherer, Jay Wench, Quinn Newton, Blake Giglio, and the final page won't show up, but it was only 2 drivers, so I'll just read them to you. It was Garrett Boyd and Rocky Boyd rounding out our 32 car field tonight. 33 awesome paint schemes were sent to us. I'm sorry for the ones that didn't get to see your cars out on track. I know a couple of folks were upset about that. The Pokemon scheme retired from the race before we could get to it, so sorry for that. And I believe it was the Redcon car that the driver had to back out last minute, and we didn't get a chance to fill in with another driver. We did the best we could. Hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast. Thank you so much for watching tonight. Let's run through our sponsors, gets the bills paid, and get on out of here so you can have a lovely weekend. We have ARCA series on Monday nights. Wild Horse Broadcasting puts that on for us. Appreciate Trenton and folks over there. Rev Sim Shop does our Tuesday night Dirt Street Stock series. Thanks to that group helping us get the Dirt Cars broadcast. Labor 12 rock band out of Lubbock, Texas. If you heard our starting lineup music, that was theirs. They put on our truck series as well Tuesday nights. ARC Music's a DJ that does our Wednesday Gen 4 Cup series. Fort Worth Screen Printing does our Xfinity series every Thursday night. Golden Eagle Syrup puts on our Super Speedway series, racing just like this every single Friday. Then CTC Race Network puts on our awesome IndyCar series. So glad to have IndyCar back, having a blast over there. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors. Thanks to all of you for watching tonight's broadcast. We appreciate you so much. Hope you have a wonderful, lovely rest of your weekend. And thank you so much once again. Have a great night.